Yo. Hello. Yo, we back? All right, I think we're back on YouTube now. Yeah, the vertical YouTube was, I don't think it was working properly. Cool. Eddie says, bro, aired me on Discord, really? Hold on, I'll get you back. I didn't see it. What'd you say? Eddie's, bro, you didn't say anything to me. Oh, in my channel, I didn't look at it yet. Hold on, give me a second, bro. I got a lot going on right now. Okay, I think this is good. Okay. All right. I gave gems, bro. I'm going to take a look at it, man. Chill on me, bro. Like, you think I'm just not gonna? I read everything in my Discord. What's good, Asaladines? Setup tour. Setup tour. Nah, not today, man. I would have to. Bro, what the fuck? This picture is illegal, bro. Don't let Allegra see this, man. All right, someone fucking spam the chat. So Allegra, when Allegra comes over later, she's gonna be here in like 30 minutes, so she doesn't see this. Please, someone chat in the Discord, bro. Like, she does not need to see this. What's good, Piper Time? What's good, Rima? What's good, Benson? We are back. Okay, let me set this up properly. Okay, I think we got it. I think we got it set up properly, and I just need to see if. Okay, I think this is good. This is good. All right, I think everything's good now. Yo, is there anyone in the YouTube chat? Let me pop up the YouTube chat here on the side. All right, we're good. Dude, we really need someone to make a. No, we don't need anyone to make this. We need this as streamable. You know, a combined chat platform that properly links everything together, because currently the alternatives kind of suck. Pan had everyone. Sorry, I didn't join at the start. I was reading a fanfic. What the fuck? Okay, man. All right, man. I'm making that the Discord background. No, we're not making that the Discord background. Hello, Rima. What happened to Lotus? Lotus is chilling, bro. Lotus chilling. I almost saw her this time in LA, but I think like she just came back from like Vegas or some shit. So it was we kind of missed each other. But I'll probably see her next time. Thought about switching to Linux? Hell nah, bro. Why would I do that? What's good, no lazing? I already planned out all the educators. And so I am getting paid to this. What are you talking about, bro? Nader. Yeah, I was calling Nader yesterday night. He wanted some tips for I think he's going to Boston or some shit. So I don't know if that's a leak, actually. I'm gonna stop it. I'm gonna just stop it right here. Talking about the combined platform. What is that? Like in the, dude, I'll read it in a bit. Okay, hold on, give me a second. What the fuck? Okay, thank you, Jay. All right, we're good. Okay. Where's the text? Let me read it. Eddie said, "Hold on, I got great ideas." Okay, I wanted some ideas for streams with Allegra, because I wanted to do like a reoccurring thing with Allegra. That would be fun, I think. I was thinking about doing a mukbang today, but she is pretty late from her nail appointment, so I don't think we'll be able to do it today. We wanted to make a huache, whoever, like if you know what that is. Hold on, I got great ideas, man. I love. Okay, shut the fuck up. Answer chat relationship questions. Yes. That could be a main channel YouTube video right there. Can you stream a shot of art and get a discount? What's a shot of art? What is that? Boba making class. Okay. Painting with watercolors. Yes. Painting, actually, she did mention she wanted to do that, but I just don't know how we set it up. I think we would have to. I'd have to buy the equipment first, and we can do it like, yeah, we can do it like here at home, right? It would be better than outside, or like at some public place. Yeah, some good ideas. I'm gonna text her, bro. Myself. What the fuck? Okay, bro. Yo, what the fuck, bro? Who was here during this stream, bro? I'm not gonna lie. You guys were not here, man. Okay? You guys were not. Allegra's on her way, bro, so please delete this. Pan, I just want to say you and Allegra are so cute. I love your videos. Hey, thank you so much, Focus. See, this is the type of wholesome thing I want. And not this stuff. Like, why are you guys bringing up the past? Oh my god, bro. Bro, please, guys. Allegra is on edge today, okay? Let's not make her unhappy. What's good, Benson? Like, she does not like the idea of LA. Yeah. Okay, let me tell you about this, okay? Let me tell you about this. Allegra does not like the idea of LA right now. The fact that I'm considering going to LA, okay? So we cannot put any of this, like this stream shit here to happen in LA. These people, okay? Like, let's just like not have any of this put into Allegra's mind for tonight, okay? Because she's gonna be here later, so we cannot be talking about nothing about LA, okay? Nothing about LA is happening. What a photo. What's good, Rico? What is the plan for this stream? I mean, I was planning to do some work, but evidently my chat does not want to do any work right now. And but I have client meetings at 8 p.m. Why do you want to go to LA? Because my buddy is running a startup there called Streamable.run, and he wants. Well, he wants me back, but I'm interested in going back to the startup. Dude, because that's the thing, right? If I'm working on a live streaming tech startup, bro, my job will be to live stream. You know what I'm saying? Like, live stream, build a company, get other people to use it, build features. Which is like, and I'm right now I'm building a content automation system that is like very coherent with like, live streaming as well, since I'm like producing clips and shit. And so like low key it could be pretty lit. And I was thinking, if I move in with Allegra here, then I can do a bi-coastal type of situation. So sometimes I'm in New York, sometimes I'm in LA. And I mentioned this to Allegra. She was not happy about the word bi-coastal, okay? I was like, yo, we can move in together and I'll do bi-coastal. And she was not happy about that shit. Now we need winter live stream. Dude, who the fuck says... Dude, what did I do during the winter live streams? I didn't even do shit. Like, it's so cold outside. Like, we're not even doing shit during the winter streams. Getting people... Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got 6ix9ine on Streamable recently, and Neon. But listen, like, Allegra has nothing to worry about, but it's just like she doesn't like being away, from me for too long. She's like like the intimacy is important for her. Mega audio delay. Wait, can someone confirm if there's a mega audio delay? You went to skate at Fryingpan. Okay, bro. Like, we forget about that. Okay, we forget about that. You were in LA and didn't hit me up, bro. Josh, I did hit you up. Not even subbed. These fuckers trolling, bro. What's good, Benson Jam? What's good, J Part? Somewhere from the UK. LA seems crazy. Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy in different ways, man. Crazy in different ways. Like you could say New York is pretty crazy as well, you know. So it just depends, bro. It just depends what you are looking for. But this Sunday, I organized a little pickleball event, um, and we got a bunch of creators pulling up. So I'm York as well. It's because a lot of people, there's like a lot of creators that moved here recently as well. You know, like Prosper, Daniel Mintz is back now. I'm hanging out with Remy, like the Ling Long from Cluely. Tonight we're going to Roy invited me to fucking mission, so I might be going to mission tonight with Allegra and the Cluely boys. So I don't know. We're expanding the community here, and at the same time we're expanding the community in LA. We'll see where this goes. Orange County, California is basically Mission NYC. Okay, that's crazy. Copy the URL, invite you can't invite yourselves. Okay, this is. Wait, can you actually invite yourself? No, you can't. There's no way. Do not invite yourself. I'm gonna ban you. Okay, if you invite yourself to this event, I'm banning you, bro. I don't know if Jimmy's here. I haven't talked to him recently. All right. Does no one want to work or some shit? Like, why are you guys all trolling right now? Okay. First of all, let me think. Chat. I was thinking I was going to tell my manager this week, like, yo, can I just like not work for the next 3 months so I can just do this shit? You know what I mean? And then, dude, he just came back from paternity leave and he was like, yo, you're doing so well. Like, we have a lot of visibility from the leadership and shit right now. Like, the CEO and the CTO, they're all looking at us because, like, you built this agent shit. And so, you know, good job. You know, we're going to, like, do more in the incoming months, right? And I was like, oh, shit, I can't tell him I'm dipping right now. I felt so bad, man. So, I don't know, man. I was just like, all right, yeah, man, we're gonna fucking kill it, bro. Like, let's do this shit. And I don't know, man. I just feel so bad, bro. I feel so bad, but I gotta tell him. I just need to leave for a few months and do my own thing. Jed, I could invite Jed, but from what I've seen, Jed is pretty like I don't know if he enjoys these type of events with so many people. But you know, he's most definitely invited. What are you actually building for them? I'm building agents, like right now, data access agent and a data lake agent. So it's pretty hefty projects, especially the data lake agent shit. And you know, I am learning a bunch of shit, but like honestly, like I low-key need to be paid more. like dude, the shit I'm doing right now, it's like I should be paid like $1 million a year for what I'm doing. I like their job, right? Like I'm saying that not because it's like what I'm you know, like what I'm just thinking like randomly, but it's because like other companies are paying this much for like the same fucking work I'm doing right now. So, but there's no way they're gonna pay me fucking $1 million a year to this shit, right? Like, I would need to go to one of the frontier labs, and so it's like I have some friends who are, you know, just being poached and shit, and they're not even really working on agentic shit. They're just like being poached because they're part of like a group that is like working on, I guess, agentic related shit. And bro, they're getting offered like crazy packages, you know, like $700K a year and up $1 million a year. It's like just regular software engineering. So it's like, to me, that's like Like, what the fuck? Like, I might as well, like, if I'm gonna work at a company, I might as well go there, or I'm just gonna earn less money and do my own thing. You know, like, I don't want to be in this like middle position. So that's like the main concern I have now, is like, I feel like it's like kind of chill. Like, I can right now at my like where I'm doing this, it's also a big tech, but I feel like maybe, I don't know, they're not as like agentic aware. So I get to be in this position where I can lead and put people on to this like AI shit, right? But at the same time, it's like, I don't know if my skill set is like properly being tapped in here. He watching your live right now? No. He has seen my YouTube before though, so as long as we don't post this on YouTube. But fuck it, we can post this on YouTube. They need to respect your time and everything you did. No. I love my coworkers right now. Okay, they're really nice. But it's just like I have other choices, and that's the tough part. You know, sometimes in life you have a lot of opportunities and you have to pick. And sometimes everything's good, right? You have a lot of good opportunities, so it's a good problem to have. What's good, OFC, SKN, barcode? The vibe coding is going good, man. It's going good. Have you tried OX Alpha yet? I have not, but I'm about to use it like this entire next week. And yeah, I've heard that it's very good. It's better than Kimi. So Kimi K3 is already very good. But I have like an API key for it right now. I can just put it into my Hermes and use it. So we could just do that right now. I think it's like free for this week, right? Do you have a AI personal assistant agent connect to your calendar to do? Yeah. I have all of that. I use Hermes and OpenClaw. I'm transitioning off OpenClaw though, because it's Hermes is just kind of better. Why can't you ever say where you work? I don't want it to be. I don't know. I only say it after I leave it. You know what I mean? Like, there's no point in saying it when I still work there, because it's just like liability. More money, more stress. Like, I can speak more freely if I don't say where I work. More money, more stress. Less money, more stress. Yeah, more money, more stress. No, it's definitely. Yeah, I don't know. Like, right now things are very chill. You know, I could opt to like do more shit and have less chill and more stress and more fun. So it's just like what we decide to do here, you know, boys. Like, what do you guys think I should do? How did you get your referral? Can you give examples of the AI agent does with the data lake? Yeah, so basically the CEO is like, yo, what's their like past revenue of like the sales team? How many enterprise products of this specific feature did we sell, and what's the trend? Is it going up or down, and what caused the going up or down percentage over this quarter, last quarter, and the next quarter prediction? And then you have to find all this. The agent has to find all this data and provide it to the user. And there's like thousands and probably tens of thousands of tables. What makes it what makes it more than 1 million a year? I think if you work in AI right now and you have like a certain skill set and understanding of agentic software and all this like workflows, it's just supply and demand. Investors are investing heavily, so there's a lot of money pouring into this, and also the area is moving so fast. So if you want to be good in this space, you have to actually work a lot and be on top of your shit. And a lot of demand from regular users as well. You know, a lot of potential power you can just like do with AI, right? You can automate a lot of things. You can save a lot of hours. You can save a lot of money for other businesses. That's a lot of value right there. What do you think of Grokbot? It looks pretty good. It's essentially a packaged, Hermes or OpenClaw for normies. Like, you get to have like I essentially have Grokbot like on my own, right, through my Mac Mini. So, it's the same thing. I think the messaging sort of UI they have, I don't know if they implemented threads yet, but that's sort of a limitations. But I mean, if you use Hermes, you probably don't really need to use Grokbot. It's going to be cheaper if you just use Hermes. You can swap out your model, and then you can use, I think Hermes also has like a hosted version, so you can just use that, or you can get a Mac Mini, which is what I have. Are you streaming later now? It's just a one-off thing for today. I'm streaming at this time today. But yeah, I won't be streaming tomorrow. So yeah, I'm streaming today, and the meeting is at 8 p.m. EST. So in about an hour and 15. No, I have a MacBook and a Mac Mini, and another MacBook. This AI bubble. I mean, I don't think it's a bubble, honestly. Part of it might be a bubble. The fact that the packages might reduce in the future, but it's like there's definitely a lot of value being created, right? Like it would be a bubble if it's just like all Fugazi. Part of it is Fugazi, but part of it is also a lot of value. So okay. I'm actively gooning right now while my Claude is doing my tasks. Well, thank you very much for telling us this very insightful comment. I hope your gooning session is going well. And I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Honestly, in my opinion, okay, I already read this. What is the use of having a Mac Mini instead of Hermes? Why can't you just set it up on your computer? It's because you want it to be running 24/7, even when you close your current computer, and you don't want it to interfere with the shit you're doing on your current computer if you're running a long-running task, right? Like if it has to open your browser and perform some automation. If I'm playing, League of Legends or I'm gooning, I don't want it to open a browser to perform a upload automation while I'm gooning, right? You know what I'm saying? What do you think about AI consulting? I'm starting in September. My thing is that I want to learn problems big companies are having. Yeah, I mean, if you want to learn problems big companies are having, this is the perfect place because I know exactly what problems they're having. You should join my community. And AI consulting is very great. Is a very good sort of like niche to be in right now. I don't even know if it's a niche. It's just like a work the type of work to do because every company needs is looking for more AI, and there's a lot of constraints, right? It's like you want more AI at what cost, at the minimum cost, at what time, like how easy is it to maintain? Like there's a lot of things you can like work on and optimize and improve. Are you streaming the Cluely party? It's at Mission Nightclub. I don't know if I should. If you guys really want to, maybe. But yeah, I don't know. What made you transition? What made you transition from OpenClaw to Hermes? Well, I would say OpenClaw just has been a lot less consistent and stable than Hermes. Like Hermes barely ever breaks for me. The configurations are set up properly. I don't have to re-authenticate all the time. And then the self-learning skill that it has also is pretty nice. Just overall, it seems like a more solid product that's more refined, right? Like it seems like it was less AI slopped together. There was more attention to details, and also the way like the skills it has, like small things like the fact that the skills it has is not global, right? So in OpenClaw, if you make different agents inside different workspaces, they all share the same like global skills directory. Whereas in Hermes, you can have I have my content system. I have multiple versions of my content automation system, and they all have their own skills. So there shouldn't be like tackling one, like they shouldn't be merging with one another. Like that's like a small thing that actually matters. And yeah, it just has been a more pleasant experience using Hermes for me personally. And yeah, let's go to ADAX. Yeah, last time the connection was absolutely terrible at Mission, so I don't know if I can stream there, but maybe I can stream outside of it, like before we enter. Yeah. Okay. So I think there's one specific thing I also wanted to talk about today regarding how to build agents. It's like, because, by the way, chat, if anyone wants to learn, okay, wants to learn and wants to help out my system, okay, working with me, if you want to work with me, if you want to work with Asdi in the chat, right, he's helping me out a lot on like thumbnail designs and generation currently. Please let me know. And I honestly, I have to think about how I can like teach better, because there's a lot of intricacies in this that is not exactly obvious, because it's like you can just prompt the thing, right? It's like, oh, make me the thumbnail, like generate the thumbnail, or like generate me a new style for thumbnails or titles. It's like generate me a title, but it's like that is like the level 0, right? You can improve that level 0 by improving like the foundation underneath, right? It's like, what is like the questions you need to ask yourself first is like, what actually makes... Yo, Zanaban 4NA, thank you for the tier 1 subscription. I love you. So the questions you need to ask yourself is like, what actually makes a good title, right? What actually attracts the eye of the viewer as far as title and thumbnail, and how do they combine together, right? So for example, if you have a title that mentions this is the best AI tool you should use right now, then in the thumbnail it shouldn't be something like the best AI tool, right? Because that's like a repeated thing, like you're in the thumbnail and in the title, right? So there's no need for repeated information, and sometimes you want to like you need to convey intrigue, right? So how do you convey intrigue between the two? And then you have to decide, like, do you want it to be very niche or very broad, right? So if you're like, this is the best AI tool right now, that's very broad, right? But if you have a title that's like, this is the tool you should use if you are a software engineer at a startup, right? That's like a super niche one. So each one have their own benefit, right? So you have to like think about like, oh, okay, for this video, which one would be better, right? But if it's a very niche video, maybe you should just use the niche one, and then it will go target that audience more specifically, right? And then and looking at existing trending thumbnail and titles is also like a good evidence. So I don't know, there's a lot of intricacies, and that's just like the style part, right? It's like you have to understand your taste. Like this is like the taste part, like what makes it high quality. And then to actually automate this process, then you need to, so that's where you have to think backwards. Is like, as a human, what makes this good, right? And then you have to automate that standard. Okay, so you have to first understand it as a human before you automate it. And then when you automate it, you got to think, how do I make this a repeatable process that is also extendable? Meaning you can make changes to it easily in the future, because you need to iterate and fix it. Unlikely it's going to be perfect the first time. And then also without it affecting other parts of the system, like causing regression. Like if you improve, let's say, the title generation, but suddenly there's like a regression, which means things get worse at the editing part of the system, right? So you have to figure out how to structure your files in your system, and when do you spawn sub agents so that you have all of this in place. So this is something I had to work on this week, whereas I tried to one-shot my content automation system through, I was using Fable, and it just didn't work, because even though I had everything laid out, right? So if you look at my Excalidraw, I think the other stream we did, I wrote all of these requirements out, right? Like generating ideas, video, like the long form, short form, thumbnail, evidence-based sourcing, retrieving videos to downloading from YouTube, Twitch, Google Drive, Discord, editing a video, so transcription, candidate selection, captioning, cutting, uploading a video to different platforms, and then like generating the caption for the video depending on the platform, a loop back for the analytics so the videos can improve themselves. So all these like different requirements, even though I wrote all of this down and I tried to just like I wrote a bunch of like markdown shit, like the technical design doc, and then started generating, it still didn't work because the system is just like, it's too much, and it's very hard to review, right? Because this is not just text or code. It's like the AI has to understand what a good thumbnail is, a good edited video, like good captions. Like it's very hard to review because you need like you need vision. A lot of this, like, you need vision, so it makes it hard to review. It makes it very slow, and so that was a mistake. Now I'm going to change this and just use. I'm just going to build out one skill at a time. Okay, one skill at a time, and just make the skill perfect, and only then we move on to the next one. So no more graph like this. I built it as like sort of a graph. If you guys heard about the word graph engineering, it's kind of a buzzword right now. But graph engineering, you should reserve that shit for later. Okay, like I don't recommend starting off with the graph engineering shit because it takes a lot of work in the beginning. Like that's what I built for big tech, for the data access system. The data lake agent, also the data access system, because those are like, you have to be more careful. Security is important, and it cannot mess up. Your tolerance for like fuck up is very, very low. And also you just have more time to build that shit. So in those cases, you can use the graph route. Most of the time, I think I would recommend for it to just be skills, right? So like each of these things, yes, there's inherent sequencing in them, right? So you should probably edit the video before you caption it, like, sure, but the AI knows this, right? The AI knows this, and the scale right now is pretty low, so there's no need to over optimize, and just make this a skill, like all these things a skill, and let the main harness work it out initially. And so that's what I kind of did, and you can see, I'll give you guys an example. This new bot I made is called Dogbot because I ran out of names, and I just asked this, just turn this video into a vertical video. Okay, so you see this video is like, this is like a horizontal. This is a horizontal video, right? So that we can get, and if you want to post this properly to scrolling on Twitter all day is not what I want to do with my life, but what do I call it? To like Reels, TikTok, Shorts, you need it to be vertical, and not just like a shitty vertical one, but like an actual vertical video. So then it adds like the blurry background. I'm trying to make in the middle, this agent automation so that we can get signal as fast as we can. Because like, so it turns it into this directly, like in 3 minutes. But I don't want to miss out on it. Just works properly. Like insights. So that's kind of where this whole project started from, and the goal is also so that like. So this worked very well, and you can imagine a lot of streamers will need this. Like the streamers, they make horizontal videos, or their stream is horizontal, and they need to turn that into a clip, right? And you need to blast these clips across platforms. You want to make like 30 clips a day. Well, one of the biggest short form channels on Instagram is like this Indian, I think it's like a movies channel or some shit. They post 100 clips a day. 100, right? That's like, so you need that quantity, and without some type of automation, you're just not gonna have the leverage to be able to have that quantity unless you're able to, just pay a lot of money, which is like not what we're trying to do here for clips. All right, that was a huge yap. Do we have any questions from the classroom? Also, chat, if you're trying to learn AI and automations, join my community. Or if you're just a student, or if you're trying to get a job, you're trying to get career promotions. This guy, Adam, shout out to Adam. He got a job after coming to my community. Someone else from the community who's a founder hired him. They're doing very well. And there's other people who are also working at a company, and they're trying to improve their AI skills. All type of people. So it's a very great network. And I'm trying to keep this, high quality. So feel free to take a look. All right. Anyways, let me see what you guys are saying. How much does it cost to have a personal AI agent? It really, so see, this is like a skill as well. You have to learn. Is it depends, right? It depends on how much tasks or how complicated tasks you want to use for your AI agent. And I would say you can get away with $20 a month. Okay, you can get away with $20 a month, and you can use the codex $20 a month plan, and just set it on Luna GPT 5.6 Luna on high or max, and it should be able to do everything that you need to do for like personal stuff like emails, calendar, and stuff like that. And it probably will not run out either. Yeah. Just with FFmpeg, yeah, this is mostly FFmpeg. There's a bit of what's the tool called? Shit, it's escaping my mind. But there's a tool that is that's performing surgical edits. So like the caption you see is a surgical edit. Like this is like rendered onto the clip, and this is a different. It's like a Python tool. I forgot what it's called, but if you ask your AI, it will like know. It just figured out itself to use this tool, and yeah. So it's just like this thing is FFmpeg, and then this is like the Python tool that it renders upon it itself. And then I also have like a custom subtitles for vertical clips, which like you see, the system has to be intelligent. It's like, oh, there's already captions on this, so it's not going to put the extra captions, right? And then there's other edge cases where I have a CTA at the end of the video.
Business owner, we work at a company
Where I put this at the end of every video, right? So it has to understand, okay, the video already has a CTA, so we're not going to append it for this clip, right? Yeah, so there's some like nuances that the agent needs to be able to figure out. And it also needs to understand if like the title needs to be changed, or you know, different like nuances like that. Is LangGraph worth learning to build AI agents? Yes, I'm using LangGraph right now for the large scale agents I built. However, it depends on your specific use case. Most likely you're not going to need it unless you're building for big tech. Yes, I connected to my actual email. Why Codex over Claude Code? So this is a question I have went in deep in my classroom, in my community, but I'll give you the TLDR is you get more tokens, it has a better harness, and the model is just as good and sometimes better. The only thing good Claude Code has over Codex now is like probably Fable. Like I think 5.6 Sol on Ultra is probably like, I don't know, like 95% of Fable, right? But it's like you're not going to use Fable. Realistically, you're not going to use Fable that much because it's so damn slow. And so I don't even use it that much anymore. And I just rather just use Codex 5.6 Sol for everything. OX Alpha, I don't think OX Alpha beats Fable. OX Alpha is probably like it's probably a little bit better than Kimi K3. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know, 5.6 Terra, like maybe around there. Oh no, I have to try it more. I haven't tried it enough to give a accurate answer here. Claude makes less mistakes. I don't really agree with that, honestly. I think Codex is like pretty much just a better, it's just better software and model like overall. You know, if I had to pick one today and I canceled the other subscription, I would definitely cancel Claude. And Claude is I already don't use it that much, and I'm paying like $100 per month for like whenever I run out of credits with Codex, then I use Claude a little bit. But I'm starting to think like I might like change that even then. Like I might just switch to like Kimi K3 or probably OX Alpha now whenever I run out of Codex credits, because again, Claude is just so slow, and speed is actually very important in these things, because you just get more iterations. What's good, Slater? GPT is a bit cheaper pricing. Yeah, it's cheaper. Yeah. Where's the link? A mods Mods. Come on, mods. I'm going to pin this in this chat so you can see it, but yeah. I picked on the CEO, and Altman just seems. Oh yeah, yeah. The CEO, like, I don't know these. Like, yeah, like if you're picking based on the leadership, then, yeah, you can make a case, you know, for any of these companies. For me, I'm not really picking based off that, so it's listen, bro. All these companies are gonna have Silicon Valley, stereotypical people as their leadership. You know what I mean? So you're kind of stuck here. Right? Then you might as well go with I don't know. You gotta fine tune your own model at that point. You don't want to mess it up. Well, you just have to prompt properly if you don't want it to mess it up. You know, if you're prompting like, if you prompt, I don't know how, like, if you're not saying like send crazy emails to people, it's not going to do that by itself. You know, so that's why you have to understand how to prompt properly as well, and you can do that by watching me prompt. Cool. I think that was pretty good. Let me see where we were at here. I think this is working pretty well now. The only thing I haven't tested here is like, can it turn multiple videos into vertical ones at the same time? So you know what? Let's just try that right now, so we can, so my editor doesn't have to get stuck on that shit later on. Subtitles says view as CTA. What is this? Adam, oh, it's a testimony video.
I was looking for a job, and I already had like these projects set up already. I also worked on my LinkedIn.
Yes. Oh yes, the LinkedIn. Let's see it. Okay. Let's try this. Okay, let's use this. So this is a Google Drive. A lot of people have been talking about graph engineering, and I think it's just a complicated term to describe essentially orchestrated workflows. Okay, so giving instructions to your agent step by step. I'll explain this in a way that's easier to understand by this question that someone asked in my community, how to structure my sub-agents, and they set up their memory process recently. I have a whole thing on that, and they're moving to building an orchestrator and sub-agents to autonomously build my stuff. So this is like, okay, this video, okay, let's see this video.
Have you been able to figure out a way to automatically apply for jobs? Because I've been kind of stuck with that. Like, I've got him to do it manually, like make the resume and everything.
Okay, all right, let's do these two. Okay, so one Google Drive, one YouTube, and I think these two already have the CTA as well. So we'll figure out. Let's use the new thing here, Dogbot. These two videos. Convert to vertical, these two. Let's see it. Let's see if it can do both of these. Oh, welcome, Moon. Neither of the Hermes bots can make thumbnails yet, though. It's kind of wraps. Yeah, so here's the thing, right? It's like, the thumbnail thing, it's a bit more complicated than what we're describing. Like, Okay, we can work on that right now. Okay, we have 50 minutes. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do the thumbnail and title shit right now. Like, let me just confirm that this is working, and then we can move on to that, because I think this is like pretty much done. And I want to show you as the, I guess, how I'm working on it, so that you can learn the process. Yeah. All right. While this is loading, what do you think about Theo's tier list of LLMs? Okay. Kimi K3, Luna, DeepSeek Flash, Grok 4.6 Muse, Opus 5, Composer, GLM 5.6 Tera, Senate 5. I think I would tend to agree with this. I would tend to agree with this. Yeah. Like, this group is pretty much all I use, and then this guy once in a while, but it's just like fucking slow and very verbose. So most of the time I use this guy, and then for anything, like if I run out of tokens or any smaller tasks, I will use these guys here. So yeah. Like, honestly, like with just like this A and B, you get pretty far. Like, you pretty much don't need the other stuff except A and B here. Yeah. Well, yeah, and now there's OX alpha. So like that, I would say more testing is needed before a conclusion here.
Work every day. Whether you're using expensive best-in-class stuff like Fable 5 or surprisingly cheap and effective stuff like DeepSeek V4 Flash, it's kind of hard to go wrong.
OX alpha really good in my opinion, but hella slow. Oh, it's that slow? Does it not have a fast mode? Sort of a coding agent. Does it not have a fast mode? No? Yeah, that's not good. Do you have a roadmap for people trying to learn AI engineering coming from a regular suite background? Yes, I do actually. It's in the community, man. Sponge. There's a lot of concepts here, and yeah, if you just follow along stuff in here and ask questions and come to the calls every week, you're going to be very knowledgeable. It's been running for 3 hours, making front end for something I was working on. I see. Do all the bots share the same Git repo? No. Well, they're in the same larger DukeBot repo, but not the same Git submodules. So it's not the same like folder directory. Okay. Well, let's do this. I think we're done. YouTube has built-in thumbnail AI generate feature. Really? YouTube thumbnail AI generation. Does it? I mean, well, I'm surprised there's not someone who made a model that is fine-tuned on like YouTube thumbnails. Okay. I just changed my Hermes model to Terra to try it out, like literally earlier today. So I'm gonna see if it's like terrible or some shit. Okay, so it just changed the eyes to the check mark. Assuming this is like almost done. Oh, completed. Okay, that's pretty fast. All right, let's see it.
I was looking for a job, and I already had like these
Not
projects
good,
set
not
up
good
already.
here.
I also worked on my link.
It's missing the
Yeah,
title.
yeah,
Yes. Oh
uh,
yes, the LinkedIn. Let's see it. What's up, Evan? We're good to learn.
Good job, man.
And it's missing the CTA.
Have you been able? Or maybe it's got like.
And so come by and we'll figure. This one added the CTA,
So,
or I think
then you know-
it was already there actually. No added title. Why did you not add title? Yeah, the regular Duke bot is still on 5.5. The thing is, like my usage is getting cooked recently. Like look at that. I'm on 39%. So we need to figure out a way to save some shit. Like I think I gotta change the thing to Luna low key. Use the skill. Wait, there's a reset right now? Damn. Okay, that's good. But it does. Okay, even though there's a reset, like I need to make the system so that it's like it doesn't cost this much tokens. Okay, so you see, like here, Terra low-key fucked up. All right, let's change it to GPT 5.6 Luna on max reasoning. Let's do this. Wait, Okay. Can you now use motto? That's true. Let's see it. Okay, yeah, it did change. Okay, let's try this again in a new chat. It probably has some memory that it probably remembers, but I don't know. I don't like the fact that it did not ask me for the titles, and that's supposed to be in the prompt. Let me think about this. What could be the reason? So it's like the way this works, right? Like my vertical, my vertical agent, conversion to vertical video agent spawns a codex instance. Like the expected path is like, it tells me a plan, right? So it first has to run X skill and then Y skill. So these skills are probably like, we first need to transcribe it. Well, in this scenario, right? So this is like, you need to transcribe it if you need to generate a title. But we already have a title for this. So it needs to determine that, I was like, okay, we already have a title, so we don't need to transcribe it. And then for the input to the CLI command, right? There's like a CLI command that is like codex exec, and then it's like input to the title is going to be his AI job agent, blah, 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 right? And then whatever other inputs it has. So here, it didn't input the title. And that is like, it's just like an LM reasoning problem right here, right? Like, it's like, what the fuck? How do you not like, figure that out. Use Fable? No, definitely not. This is like really not what you should be using Fable for. Using the GUI is weak. Ivan Chen, so I can tell you're not like a real coder, bro. Okay. If you think using the codex GUI is weak, that means you've never used the codex GUI before. The codex GUI is the best harness out there right now. There's a time for terminal, time for GUI. And you gotta understand the difference. Test. Chat, let me know if the music is like too loud or whatever, okay? All right, it's still working. So ASD, there's another difference is the actual codex subprocess that is spawned, right? So like you understand, like when you do codex exec here, right? This is like it uses codex as like a CLI, like a terminal harness, right? So it's like whatever input you put into here, like this is the system prompt, right? Whatever initial prompt you have in here, you can put initial prompt, and then it spins up codex, like Hermes spins up codex, and then the codex performs the image generation for the thumbnail, right? In this case, the conversion from horizontal to vertical is also performed like this. So that gives us some determinism instead of just like Hermes purposely using whatever like memory injection it has inside. And this subprocess is using GPT 5.5, even in this here, like where Hermes is using Luna 5.6. Okay, so it's possible that by tweaking the model used, we can get some better results here. And so I'm gonna take a look at what this generates. And if this doesn't generate us the right thing, I'm going to change the subprocess to also be 5.6 Luna and see what that does for us. And I think then we'll have a better idea on what's actually causing the issue here. Codex GUI better than Claude GUI? Yes, 100%. Claude Code GUI is playing catch up to Codex GUI right now. Like it just implemented like, oh, chat can talk to the other chat, but Codex already had this before. Also the Codex mobile, right? If you want to code from a Vibecode from your phone, dude, the Codex app is so good. Well, like it's like so much better than Claude Code. Claude Code is like you have to do /remote control. Like what the fuck are you talking about? I don't want to do /remote control. Like just have it by default. Every chat is like on my phone and I can just use it at any moment, right? How do you change the models of the sub-processes? It's hard coded. So you just like, for me, I would probably ask my codex to update my Hermes, but you can also tell Hermes to do it directly. But it's like, I'm still building this. So I would say don't make changes here yet. But hold on, let's see the result of this. And then we're gonna do that, okay? We're gonna maybe do that. Okay, and then another thing here, okay, is so Asdi, when you have, I recommend you clone the repository and then you work on it via your codex, right? So you're building your this like content system. That's what I do. I build the content system via my codex, and then we use it via Hermes as like the communication layer. So one thing you could do is copy the thread ID, right? So I copy the thread ID. Well, let's do it for this one since this one's already finished, and we're gonna say this, right? Monitor the thread here. We already have something. So let's take a look at. Let me just have a new one. Investigate Discord thread ID, this one, and understand why we missed the title generation, title captioning on the short form, and also missing of CTA on the Google Drive link given one. For the system. And actually right here, let's try Luna here on Max. And also you see here in my codex chat right here, this is not on my computer. This is on my Mac Mini. So this is like a remote control from my MacBook to my Mac Mini, okay? And you can also see this chat if I open directly my Mac Mini through like Tailscale. And this is essentially what like Rockbot is. Like, you know, you can look at it. So I can look at it here if I need to. All right, so this is my Mac Mini computer. And then you can see that this chat specifically is running here, right? So sometimes if there's like issues, I can come here. Yesterday I was debugging, so I was like using Hermes itself to look at like the skills we have, because there's like too many skills, or like I think I was looking at I was migrating my OpenClaw skills to my Hermes, because I kind of just want to use Hermes overall, since it's just been way better than OpenClaw so far, and more stable. So a lot of the cron jobs I have with my OpenClaw, sometimes they just break for no reason, and it's just kind of ass. How the fuck does it read the Discord thread? Okay, that's a good question. I have a Discord token, so I would have to give you the Discord token. Actually, let me think about this. Yeah, I would just have to give you the Discord token. That is not ideal. Let me think about this. To use Codex Remote, you need your phone to be connected to your PC. Yes, you just need your codex to be connected to your codex PC laptop. But yeah, hold on. Let me see what this guy's saying here first. All right, here we go. Finished. In how long? 7 minutes. Both videos are converted to vertical. Okay.
I was looking for a job, and I already had like these
Titles
projects
here.
set up already. I also work on my LinkedIn.
But this title is trash. How I found a job through the community. This is not even about me. All right. Oh yes, the link to agents. Like, so this is a problem with the title generation process. It's fine, whatever. But it worked. Oh, actually, I have to make sure. Did it add the CTA? Okay. It did not add the CTA. So it seems like Luna is a better coordinator than GPT Terra. Not looking good for GPT Terra, man. Let me look at the YouTube one.
Have you been able to figure out a way to automatically apply for jobs? Because I've been kind of stuck.
This worked, and we'll figure out how. Okay. Settings: caption preserves, no CTA, automatic title pill. Both drive uploads pass as a remote size and hash verification. Okay. So for these two videos, the title was put on correctly, but for one of them, there was a CTA missing, right? The Google Drive one did not have the CTA. Was it also missing captions?
I was looking for a job.
I think Evan, who's another all of. Okay, this already had the. I like to understand the reasoning process you went through to decide that no CTA was needed to put for both of them, when in fact it was one of them that actually needed it. Did you try to do both at the same time? And also, were you the one coming up with a plan for what the inputs were for this for the CLI command, or was something else that decided this whole process? Terra is better than Luna for finding bugs. Luna better for agentic things. So, any of the Chinese AI? Yes, Kimi, K3, and DeepSeek are both very good. Do I have access to content automation repo for V3 and V3? No, but I can give it to you. It's just like, I think the V2 is low-key cooked, so I think we should just ignore the V2, and I will give you the V3. What's your email? Your GitHub? Oh, I add you here. I treated convert to vertical as format only request. I followed the V3 example plan. So the title worker was like a separate codex subprocess that made the title, and then did I process both at the same time? I used two separate isolated pipelines, and he ran these in parallel. Okay, the renders and drive uploads are also used separate runs. However, both video commands use the same CTA setting, CTA off. CTA off means V3 did not add a new CTA. Okay, correct approach. I should have checked. As for the CTA or URL when it was not clear, used only for the video that needed it. I see. So you just didn't follow the design prompt properly? Weren't you guided to supposed to ask me for confirmation if not certain? Because you didn't know if CTA was needed and just decided directly, right? Just confirm this. J Yosh. Is this one, right? Anyone knows why? Is this high contrast mode? I don't even remember. I've been using it for so long. Why is it so agent focused? It looks like the only thing that needs AI is to transcribe the video and decide what the overlay text should be. The reason why it's so agent focused is because the content automation system process is very nuanced. There's going to be a lot of different things that might change depending on certain variables, right? Certain inputs, and you can argue that's deterministic, sure. But also it's like you can build it as a graph, right? You can build it as a graph and have it deterministic, but that will be a lot more complicated to build, right? If you want all these different possibilities, it's like, oh, maybe this thing, now we don't need the CTA here. This thing, we do need the CTA. Oh, this one, we don't need a title generation because it already has a title. This one, we don't need to convert it to vertical before we upload it. Oh, this one actually we need to upload it to these 3 YouTube, TikTok platform, but not Instagram, right? There's all these decision flows, decision trees that you would have to code out deterministically. Whereas if you're using a agentic process for this, where the main harness is like the orchestrator, then that orchestrator gets to simply decide which skill it wants to use and when to use it. And you just have to make sure that it asks you when it's not sure, right? So this is the problem we just encountered here, is like, it didn't even know here, but it just made an assumption, right? So that's the problem. Like, that's the exact problem that comes with this non-deterministic system, is sometimes it makes assumptions when it shouldn't. Okay, so there you go. You see, in the skill prompt, it did not say to ask when CTA, if the CTA is on or off. Okay, good. So this is a very fixable problem. So now let's see codex debugging skill here. The failure was in request for interpretation, not Google Drive. I interpret title captioning as the title overlay. Automatic title. How I found job through the community. Title fixed. CTA still missing. Oh, okay. See, it found the later run that just worked but missed the CTA. The first plan explicitly selected no new title CTA. Your suggestions, I think, are too much. Help me understand, what do you mean by this intake manifest? Is this like some code or script that is deterministic that's going to ask the user for these things? Or should we simply change something in the prompt that asks the user, essentially, when the information is not provided, whether the CTA already exists or not, and the title already exists or not, or the caption already exists. If any of these things are unsure or not given, then the bot should just ask the user. Isn't this a very simple guideline we can just add into the skill? What do you think? Let's try this. Evals are obviously very important, yes. They take a lot of time to do as well, so you have to figure out the trade-off. Oh shit, chat. It's 20 minutes before the meeting. Sorry, Asdi, we did not have time to work on the thumbnail generation today. But we're gonna fix this. Okay. By intake manifest, I meant a small structured record of choices such as JSON. important point is to ask what to do, not only whether the source already contains something. Instead of listing everyone individually, I think the only decision here is like, do we want this to automatically like resolve some shit by itself? Yo, what's good, passcode? What are you making to content automation system? You're a legend, by the way, in case nobody has told you. Hey, thank you, Sadiq. YouTube chat, boy. The choice I'm making is like, do we want this to resolve shit by itself? Like, let's see if it cannot find the CTA, should it go look elsewhere in the repository? Actually, I don't think so. Not for now. Not for now. This is good. This is good, actually. It's getting kind of dark in here. All right, this should I think this should fix it. Test. Tests. Okay. I don't really use ChatGPT. I just use Codex. All right. I look. You need to pee. While this is running. Oh shit! I need some. I also need dinner, bro. Let me get some dinner. Uber Eats. Chat, what should we order for dinner? What type of cuisine? Panda Express burger. Man, motherfucking Panda Express for dinner with my girlfriend. She gonna get mad, man. Let's see what difference it made. Okay, I think this is all right. Okay, okay. I think. All right, let's try it now. One more time. Oops, I tagged it twice. Okay, here we go. What's the infra setup? Yeah, I'm not gonna go over the infra right now. I already went over it. I have a video on that on YouTube. Either already posted or coming out, so you should take a look at that instead. Beautiful! Look at this. Look at this beautiful shit. Beautiful shit. We got Hermes giving us the selections in here. For each video, what should I do with the title? Reply as this. Title auto, captions add, CTA none. Oh fuck. Hold on, I don't know if this is good. Because this applying this for which video is this applying this for? For the Google Drive? It's almost there, man. It's almost there. CLI, I only use CLI if it's like I need something quick. Or if the UI harness sucks, right? If the GUI sucks, then you use a CLI. But otherwise, you don't. You use whatever's better for the task, right? So it's like, if you're working like 5 hours on this thing and you need like multiple chats, all this stuff, you don't really want to be looking at the terminal for that. Like it doesn't format things nicely, and it doesn't have certain features that you'd have that's like built in the GUI. Okay, let me order some food. Chat, should we get some Indian food? Holy shit, I have the meeting in 10 minutes. Oh shit, okay. I'll order some Indian food. Chess Walker, how old are you? Are you new to programming? Alright, let me get this butter chicken. Butter chicken and a chicken tikka masala. And some naan bread type shit. And I think that might be enough. Okay. Butter chicken, chicken tikka masala, and some garlic naan. Green pepper chicken. ChatGPT X Claude $20 plans for a non-coder. Anything I should consider? What do you mean by consider? If you already have both plans, that's good enough, man. Unless you're running out of credits. Found the channel yesterday. Sorry if it was a stupid question. Oh, no problem, man. Welcome, man. Welcome, welcome. I'm just ordering some curry right now. Butter chicken, chicken tikka masala, and naan. Okay, this is perfect. Place order. What's good, AI Mastery? The 100 million idea, that's what we're trying to figure out, man. But we have a couple. We have a couple, man. We're currently building. Okay, honestly, I need to find a better way to explain what I do, because I'm doing too many fucking shit at the same time that is like no one can remember what I'm doing. I need to stop doing some of the things I'm doing. I'm building AI. Like usually nowadays, what I say is like I'm building AI agents for big tech. I provide consultancy in a private community and content for SMBs and individuals. And I'm helping build a live streaming tech startup. And I also make content on YouTube as a YouTuber and some lifestyle shit with my girlfriend. So that's like, so it's like educational shit, like entertainment shit, and then like implementation shit. So it's honestly not good. Not good. I need to cut out some of this shit. It's just too much shit. Allegra is pulling up right now. Do you sleep? I do, actually. I need my sleep. What happens is like when you try to do so many things at the same time, it's just like you start doing things. It's like everything's kind of mid, you know? Everything's mid. Like, I could be doing one or two things in a much like greater, to a much greater level. But instead it's just like kind of mid. So yeah, I'm spreading myself too thin. I need to go pee. We have our meeting with clients soon in 7 minutes. Let me pee real quick. Don't leave. All right, what the hell is Hermes on about, man? Saddam leaving. Okay, bye. Goodbye, bro. Bro, what the hell's going on here? All right, we're going back to Seoul, man. Man, I got into big time. Hey, congrats, Mellow Torch. Is it a blessing or a curse? It depends on the way you see things. Just like everything else. If whether something is a blessing or a curse is always just depends on you, man. You know, some people I see they're just unhappy. They're like, man, my life has no meaning. Like, this job sucks. I have to like do this all the time. I have to go wake up and have stand up. But if you're like, man, I get to get paid very well to work 4 hours a day and fucking goon around, and I get to have no stress, then life is good. So I would say everything is a blessing. Everything is a blessing. Maybe not in the moment, you don't realize it, you know? In the moment, you're like, fuck, my life sucks. But then you realize that it was a blessing. Because you can just learn. You learn from the bad things that happen. So the bad things are good things. The power of the mind. You ask your manager for the unpaid, for the, what's the name for that? It's like sabbatical. It's called a sabbatical. I did not actually, because they said they really needed me, and I got scared. So I was like, man, I feel bad. But I will ask. I will ask. Maybe next week. It's kind of scary. Do you have plans to be a senior? So what the fuck does that even mean? That's a terrible question, Spawns. First of all, I'm like a fucking staff senior suite, okay, at this point. And Like, that's not a good question, because everyone, if you're a SWE, you plan to be a senior SWE at some point, right? After, when you have a decent amount of experience, you are a senior SWE. As soon as I got in my YouTube, I'll go. Oh, there's a bunch of. As soon as you got a job, your YouTube became, I just quit X company. Well, here's the thing, Mello. Just, you can go work for a year and then quit. You know what I mean? Get your first stock vest. Understand how big companies work. And then you can get the fuck out of there if you want to, or you can stay if you don't want to, right? This is like, you haven't even started yet, so there's no reason to worry about that, I would say. Here's what I would say is, like, people don't understand. Like, after having done all these different careers in my life, like, I have like reached some level of success in doing content, whether it's like YouTube or live streaming, and software engineering, big tech, and startups. Like, it's actually pretty ironic. Like, the most chill one is, like, I guess it's not that ironic, it's pretty obvious, is the big tech path, right? It doesn't mean you're gonna be the happiest doing this. A lot of people are not. A lot of people I know who works at big tech, not happy, want to do something else, or they don't know what they're doing, right? Because when you work at big tech, it doesn't feel like your life is really progressing. It just feels like you're doing the same shit every day, and your work doesn't really progress because, like, the company is like so big. So, you're not really driving the revenue that much, or at all, probably, right? You're just a cog in the machine. Like, they can eliminate you and nothing fucking changes, no matter how much some of these people brainwash themselves. Like, a person I know works on Google Shop. Like, do you guys ever use Google Shop in your life? This person's like they were grinding like 50, 60 hours a week. I was like, how do you do that? Like, that's some insane, like, brain changing. Like, you're like convincing yourself that it's like, this is like good. But here's the thing, like I said, it just depends on your mindset, because you can just like think that it matters, and it will matter for you, and you will feel fulfillment from it, and you'll get paid. And the RSUs and the stocks, you get paid a lot of money, so over time you're chilling. And if in the moment you're enjoying yourself, then you're good, right? It's very low stress. Like, big tech is super low stress. The people there, not really doing shit, right? It's very easy to just perform well and get promoted if you just put in a little bit more effort than nothing, okay? And then your life is pretty chill, right? You have no stress. When you're doing a business, very stressful, right? Your reputation's on the line. Everyone's looking at what you're doing. Tomorrow, everything might fucking explode and you might die. You might not die like physically, but like your business might die. You might run out of money. Someone might hack you. Someone might put some like fake news about you and try to tarnish your reputation, like it happened to me with my previous startup. There's gonna be haters. People who want to see you fail, your friends and family trying to see you fail, potentially, depending on your situation. It's just like just so much more stress when you're doing a business, but it's so much more fulfilling. It's so much more fun, right? You feel like your life is advancing forward. Every time your business does well, it was because of you. Without you, this business would not exist, right? That feeling is like, you can't get that on a 9-to-5 job, right? When you have that, the type of ownership you have is completely different. And like, it's up to you. Like, whether the thing succeeds or not, it's up to you. So that ownership's it gives you a lot of agency, right? Like, you feel like you're the man, right? You should have more. It gives you more confidence into day-to-day life, and you acquire skills that a person in a 9-to-5 doesn't have. Right? So someone asked me like recently, they were like, why do you want to do your own business? Like, what do you do? And I think it's like, it's just part of the self-improvement journey. Like if you're someone who wants to self-improve and you want to keep self-improving, you cannot just stick with the 9 to 5 job, right? Like this is like, logically, it kind of like cooks you, because like the next level is to have your own business. Like you have to learn how to hire people, how to interview people, how to promote your business to people, how to build the product through engineering, right? How to like go through bad times when thousands of people are writing hate threads on you or are hating on you or trying to destroy you, and then you survive that, right? People trying to sue you. Like all these things are life experiences you cannot get when you're just simply working a 9 to 5 job. And you may not want that, which is perfectly fine. Most people don't want that. But those things objectively level you up as a person, right? And you gain certain status levels, certain like skills and knowledge and wisdom that you can give to your children when you have children, or like if you have a wife, it's more impressive to your wife, to girls, right? If you want to get girls, as your status as a human is elevated, right? Because you're more skilled overall. So yeah, there's a lot of upside. Obviously, like the upside is incredible, right? If you're a business owner, entrepreneur, startup, but it comes with a lot of downside as well, right? So these are the things you have to calculate. And then, oh fuck, it's 8 p.m. The fuck am I doing? Chat, why did you guys not tell me? Oh my god, I feel so bad. Holy fuck, I missed the fucking meeting, man. 7 minutes late. I started yapping too much. All right, meeting Saturday, August 22nd. Yo, hello guys. Yo, sorry, I'm a little bit late. I was giving a talk and it just ran over. Give me 1 second. Let me just announce in the community that we are live. Thank you guys for staying here. All right, what's going on, guys? How you guys doing? Shit. Nice. Cool. Yeah. Usually, we kind of just go one by one first, so we'll just do the usual. Adam, I know it's very early for you, so I'll start. Like, we can start talking first, and if you have to go or anything, feel free. So, how's it going, Adam?
Yeah, it's all great.
Okay. You've been working with Evan recently, and is there any developments, any issues you ran into or bottlenecks?
Yeah, so I like the experience because we learn a lot when dealing with projects that have like real clients. So I think it's a good experience to have. And working in a startup, it's like you get to deal with like almost everything.
Yeah.
Which I kind of like because I enjoy it a lot. But something that's been on my mind lately is like, I don't know if it's like an imposter syndrome or something, but I feel like I don't learn as in depth as I should be.
Okay.
Like, it's like I feel like I outsource a lot of my. I mean, I do a lot of the planning and brainstorming with AI. And I'm careful with implementing stuff with AI, but it feels like, I can't do this without. I can't implement a feature without like having AI give me the things that, like without the things that it gives me. So it's like, okay, am I actually technical, or am I just do you get what I'm do you get do
I
you, do you
know
know
what you're
how,
saying.
I don't really understand. Yeah.
I know what you're saying, and my thing to this is if the thing you're building can be very unambiguously like the solution is given to you by AI, then you should not worry about like, oh, I should have known this in the first place or not. Like, I don't think that is like the important question there. The like you should just do that, and at some point you're going to get to a level where you're going to be dealing with a lot more ambiguous questions where the AI can't just give you the right answer right away. So that's when your technical prowess will need to come in, right? So like when you start building shit that is actually just ambiguous, like because there's not necessarily a right answer. Like let's say if you're designing, like for example, for me recently, I was designing my like a content automation system, and you can either design that as like a deterministic graph where it's like, okay, if you want the thumbnail, then it directly goes to thumbnail like type A, type B, type C, and then the user chooses, and then it just generates it, right? So this is like a flow. Or you can design it as, okay, I just talk to the chat, and then the chat decides what skill to use by itself, depending on like whatever factor was previously in the conversation history. That was kind of simplified way to like explain it, but it's like these two designs are both good. So then it's like you have to factor in different factors as like, okay, one is actually easier to build than the other. Like the second one is easier to build because you just have to build the skill, and then you let the hardness, you let codex or Hermes decide what to do for you, right? So that's like easier to build. The other ones, like you have to build the fucking graph and the conductor, Python script conductor, deterministic conductor, all that stuff. So like it's like different factors you have to think about. And so I think like once you get to that stage, like those are the actual like technical things you should worry about. Like the small things on like if I should use, I don't know, React or Next.js, like these things, yes, they're like technical, but I would say you knowing that yes or no, it doesn't matter that much anymore. So you have to like go to the next level of abstraction. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I mean, I've already reached that point where it's like, okay, give me the three best approaches, and then I'll just like, break down each approach that it gives me.
Yeah.
But I guess it just comes with experience, and like, because there are some decisions where like, oh, I'm not really sure anymore.
Yeah.
It's just, okay, let's just go with this. Things like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I think like the technical prowess now relies a lot on reviewing. Like you have to understand, like, oh, am I like reviewing this correctly? Like, am I making the right, like, am I prompting this shit in the right direction? Like in the right technical architecture foundation direction for this like software I'm building? And then the other like technical part is like building the workflows. It's like the memory setup, like understanding how like the agents interact with memory, and then how you can automate your like process, like of writing code. Like, do you need 3 rounds of like different models to review your PRs before merging them? Or if the PR is like small enough, maybe no review is needed. Like these are all still technical things that you have to like understand, that you can't necessarily, well, you could outsource. You can just be like, oh, review this thing, right? Then for everything, it's just going to review one pass, right? If you tell Claude, you just review this, then it's going to review one pass and gives you like some comments. And then you're like, oh, should I fix this or not, right? But then deciding on how to automate that process, that's the technical decisions like you'll have to make. So I would say like for this, just try to think about it more in that way. It's like the design decisions, like those are very like technical, right? And you have to make the right decisions there, more so than the like implementation itself. But they're related.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense to me. Yeah, because like I've encountered a lot of things. Like for example, like working in a bigger code base, like the Claude and GPT tends to over engineer a lot with using like the frontier models, like the high frontier
Yeah.
models. So like I had to experiment with like like who's the orchestra, who's the
Yeah.
implementer,
Yeah.
and even the PRs. Like when before working with Evan and his startup, it's like, oh, I did the PRs doesn't really matter to me that much. But when
Yeah.
pushing out PRs now, it's like, oh, I don't really understand what the PR is fucking talking about.
Yeah.
So I had
Yeah.
to like set up a good formatting, and then it doesn't even get it. It does it at first when I set it up, it's like, okay, it should be good now. But every PR now, it's like, okay, I have to like keep on reminding it, keep on like refining like how to make a good PR format. I don't know. It's just things I didn't expect to be doing. So yeah,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
has been my week.
So it has a like in Evan's startup, like you guys have a certain PR process. He's not allowing you to just like merge to main, right? Like
Yeah, for sure.
okay,
I mean,
okay,
it's open ended, but like
yeah,
you just want to make sure like other people who are working in
exactly,
the
yeah,
team
exactly.
gets the change right.
Yeah, that's good. Like, dude, if like whoever like I'm working with, my employee, like I don't want them to just be merging shitty code into the code base. So it's like, yeah, like sometimes I just auto merge, but then I don't know if like whoever I'm working with is upholding that same level of standard to like the quality of like the design or whatever the code. So definitely like if you can have like that process well like formulated, it's going to like make your coworkers feel more at ease as well. Like I'll give you an example. Like my PR process right now um, is like the implementation usually is done for me as like 5.6 Sol, and then I run a Opus 5 review process, and then sometimes I run the Kimi K3 review process as well, but most of the time it doesn't give me any new information. So it's usually just Opus 5 reviewing it. And then I like when it runs the review process, it labels every issue as either autofix, no op, or ask me. So for all the autofix shit, it just gives it back to 5.6 Sol and just automatically fixes that shit. No op is just it does nothing. It's like a small issue not worth fixing. And then for some of the things, it's like it's asking me, and then I unblock it. And I do this like just 2 times, and then like some of the PRs just auto merge. Like I don't need to look at it if it's like not like too insane of a change. So
Yeah,
yeah, like
something that
yeah. Go
I'm
ahead.
also having problems with like how much how many tests is enough
How many
because like
tests is
one time
enough,
yeah. Because
dude?
sometimes like I'm just trying to like implement something very simple, and then it has like I don't know like okay 1,000 lines of
Yeah,
code,
yeah, okay.
and it's all tests.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like
So
the,
I'm
the
not really sure.
codex, bro, the codex shit, like it just does too many tests by itself. Like, and that's like unit tests that are most of the time very useless. It's like, oh, I'm like asserting if like, um, this button is like 1 pixel like to the left or some shit. It's like fucking useless ass unit test assertions. Um, I would say like I a lot of times I have to tell it to like write less unit tests. Like the actual useful tests are the QA end-to-end tests, right? You usually I prompt it with do an actual QA end-to-end test like a human. So let's say if your feature involves um, like actually like a Slack bot, okay, and you have to talk to the Slack bot and it has to respond to it, then you don't want your test to just be like, okay, in the background it spins up some like mock Python classes and then it performs all that shit in the background. You can't see anything. Like you have to tell it like actually go into Slack. Like you have to give it, here's my Slack API token. Go into Slack and like impersonate me and then talk to the thing like as a real person. And then most of the time it's going to run into issues even with all the tests like unit tests, integration tests passing. The actual QA test is going to fail because it doesn't test the whole like human flow, right? So usually the way I prompt it is like give me like real evidence that this shit is working, like not just like I don't care about the unit test. I want real evidence. So those are like harder to do because it's like it's real, right? It's like real environment shit. But I would encourage like that to be your mark of success over any of like the unit test shit. Like I don't really trust that too much.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, thank
Mm.
you. I didn't think of it that way. Like making it do like end-to-end tests,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
exact
yeah.
specific commands for it.
That's the most important one. Like you gotta do
Yeah,
the QA
that's
end to
game
end.
job.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a game job. I did. Yeah, thanks.
no problem.
Yeah, but that's about it for me. And I'm also trying to like figure out like how to build more agency for myself. So like
Hmm.
I don't know. I do plan to post some content,
Okay.
but I'm not really sure like how to do it and stuff. So yeah.
Okay. Have you posted content before?
No, I haven't.
Okay. What content do you watch?
What content do I watch?
Yeah,
I
cause
mean,
like what
a
do you
lot.
watch is going to be the easiest for you to like post.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, a lot. I watch a lot of like, oh, is this useful? Is this like AI stuff?
Okay. Okay. Well, what type of content do you want to make? Do you want to make like AI relate like educational type of content?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
or like more on like showing my some of my other personal projects or
Okay.
just some
Okay.
of what I did. Yeah.
I would recommend you to just start off with short form because those are the easiest to make. Like you just make Instagram reels, and just like, explain your project in 30 seconds on the Instagram reel. Like when you start off, you're just gonna have to practice because it's like talking and all that shit is like harder. So like I would say start off with short form. Don't do like like reels would be the easiest over TikTok as well, and just try to explain one project in 30 seconds and see what type of like video you can come up with. Um, yeah, but yeah, a lot of content is just like you have to not think too much. It's like the opposite of of like when you're building software. You gotta think less. You just gotta post that shit.
Yeah. Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. 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 Um. All right. Drew, how's it going, man?
I'm good, bro. How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Busy week. How about you?
Yeah, not too bad. A little bit uni stuff going on. So
Okay.
it's a bit,
Okay. Okay. Do
yeah.
you, have you what you been working on recently?
Yeah, so I got my memory stuff sorted.
Okay.
And I've just been using more like AI. Like um but what I sort of wanted to like what I'm sort of doing more now is like trying to figure out because I'm like a first year and I like just switched to CS. I'm more trying to figure out like I think I talked about this last time. It's like um what should I like I think like technical skills are still important. So it's like I'm trying to
Yeah.
make like a roadmap for myself as to like what I should be doing and like like step by step to like set myself up for success which might look like probably at this stage is like getting a decent job.
Okay.
Or like and then I'm also trying to like see if I can get like a job in first year in like a tech role, which is like really, really hard. Internships in Australia for tech roles usually open in second year, and also the tech market in Australia is kind of shit. But like I'm just trying to see how I can like get ahead of the curve, if that makes sense.
Okay. Okay. Um, I see. Yeah, you said previously you switched from business from commerce and you're first GCS student. Um,
Yeah.
okay, so you're trying to like if you're a first year CS student, your goal should probably just be to get your first internship, and to get your first internship, you have to have at least like one project. Like, do you have any projects right now that you're working on?
No.
Okay, so I would encourage you mm, to start working on your first like software product, and that can like the most efficient one you could do is an agent that applies to jobs for you. Okay, because that will you just like solve two problems at once. Because then you can actually use it to apply to the job, to get the internship. So
Okay.
unless you had already some like you know, like some product you had in mind that you wanted to do? Like short, like you can. Did you have something else you wanted to work on?
Um, I had like, cause I'm in like the cause like I used to cause I like tutor on the side and I'm like into like the I'm very well versed with like the curriculum that people do in year 11 and 12. So
Okay.
I was gonna make like a education tool which like when you put like a but like I wasn't actually sure if it was a good idea, but like my idea basically was like if you put in like your practice assessments, it will essentially like um be an AI that's trained properly on like the curriculum and stuff and actually give you like questions based off of that, if that makes sense. Because we have like assessments here in school that are like different from each school. Like as in each school have a different assessment. So
Okay.
it's like and also schools give not as many quite like practice exams like
Yeah.
we call it like practice tests. So it's
Yeah.
like I saw that as like an issue, like especially in my school, and I know that some other schools do it as well, where they just don't give enough. So it's like I want more questions, but I also want the right type of questions, if that
Yeah.
makes sense. Because
Yeah.
like each school is different, right? Like they test differently, they have different styles. So I want something that can like read my thing and then give me something that's like somewhat similar. Um, and like just understand my situation, if that makes sense. And like the
Yeah.
only way you could get that here is like if you go to like a tutor, you know, who can like hands-on see what the paper like practice is and then they can generate you something. But like obviously tutoring is like expensive. So that's what an idea I had purely because I was just trying to think, okay, what am I like good at? So I was like, okay, I have like decent knowledge because I just graduated. So I thought in that area. I also like the job thing that you just said, but I was also going to ask you today, like, how do I like validate if an idea is good? Because that's something I was like kind of worried about.
Yeah. Okay. So that's a little bit, but so okay. To validate if an idea is good, you essentially have to see if the clients want it, right? Like you show the thing to the client, and you get their feedback. You have to get like real user feedback to see if your idea is good. So for your specific use case, it seems like the problem space is there. The demand is students need more questions for practice for their exams or homework or whatever, and they don't have enough questions. So your solution is to provide those questions, and the reason why your product is differentiated is because you are a tutor, so you know what's like a good question, what are good questions versus what are not good questions for specific curriculums for this specific grade of school. So you have like this expertise, and your product would be something like an AI thing that can generate these questions and provide it to these students. So I think this is like a decent problem space. Probably what like if you really want to confirm this like demand, if this idea is good, is what is your proof that sorry, what is your proof that there is demand for this? Like, do you have like an amount of like students who agree with you? They're like, yeah, I'm like, I want more practice questions, or parents thinking that they don't have enough practice questions for the students, right? Like, what is your evidence, your proof that there is this lack of questions? And then for these people, if you can talk to them directly, it would be great if you can ask them. Well, it's best if you already have the product and you can show them like, okay, well, I have these tools that can like get these problems for you. Like, how, like, what do you think about this? And then you look at them when they use it, they're like, wow, this is actually super helpful. These questions are like very relevant to what I'm working on. Then there's your proof. Like these people, like it would love to use your product, right? And I think the other side to this is like the actual school. Like I don't know if you plan to like sell this as a product. Like this could be sold to either students individually, perhaps like parents buying it, or like the school itself. So you kind of have to navigate like which target audience here you want to like optimize for. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it
Mm-hmm.
does. Um, yeah, go on. What are you saying
Yeah.
again?
So I was wondering like, how do you know that there's like this demand for these questions?
Um, it was mainly like through when firstly it was kind of an issue for me and my friends at my school, and then when we spoke to even more people from other schools, like obviously it was just in my friend group, like I wasn't like branching off too much, but like I had friends from like maybe 4 or 5 different schools, and I asked them as well. I was like, but because like we all shared our own resources, if that makes sense.
Hmm.
But like again, because each school was so different, it wasn't like super duper helpful, but it was something. But then it was mainly through my friend group that I understood that
Okay.
this might be a thing. Yeah.
Okay, I think that's good. You and your friend group having this demand, I think it's decent enough proof. Now let me ask you this: would you pay for this? Like, let's say if this thing already exists, and you and your friend group, right? Like, I don't know, you practice for an exam. Would you pay for this tool?
Yeah, I would if it was not like crazy expensive.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I think that's pretty good signal. Like, you yourself is a user of this like problem space. So I think you can use your own intuition here in a like a pretty as good evidence. So I would say this is a good problem to work on. And if I were you, I would probably work on this first, like over the other stuff. It seems like you are decently enough passionate about this, and you have expertise in this area. So yeah, I would say like go for it. Like, do you know where you would start if you built this?
Um, Not particularly because I don't know that much coding languages. Also, the fact that I could just AI this, which I
You
probably
should
will
just
have to.
yeah, you should just AI
Yeah,
this. Yeah.
yeah.
Um,
So yeah, go on.
yeah. So have like how much experience do you have with like Claude Code and Codex?
I've used it a little bit. So I've actually tried making this project that I just talked about.
Okay.
Um, so I just gave it like a somewhat detailed prompt, saying like, "Hey, this is the curriculum." But like the thing is, the thing that I'm struggling with, like, or the thing that will make this product really good, is like it needs my like the thing that I have that's good is because I understand the curriculum. I was a student and like I did well. So like the AI needs to know what I know, if that makes sense. Like you need to
Mm-hmm.
like
Yeah.
train it. But I don't know how to do that.
I see. Okay. So this is like 90% of the problems with AI, right? Or like the solutions with AI is just connecting the AI with what you know that's in your head, right? So that's not written down or connected to the AI. So this is perfect. Like in like this is when you solve this, this is what you're gonna talk about in your interview, and they're gonna love it. Okay, so you now
Okay.
your problem now is figuring out how do you give the AI the knowledge that you have about the expertise you have about the curriculum, what type of questions are good or not. Okay, this is actually the problem you're trying to solve. And this is
Yeah.
like an agentic issue. Like this is how agents, when you build agents, you think about this. It's like, okay, how do I make sure this agent knows about this specific piece of information? So for you right now, like I'm not sure exactly what are all the inputs to this system. Is there like a curriculums of a specific class, or is it like existing questions, or for specific courses? Like you have to like try to get all this information down. Um, like you could probably just start off by like writing this and then writing this to the AI, right, Claude or Codex, and then ask Claude or Codex to determine the patterns like within all of your brainstorming like knowledge that you know. Like you have to put this knowledge down on paper. Okay, and if your knowledge is already on paper but just like sparse, let's say you have this Google Doc here that you used previously for XYZ, and then this other document that you used for like a preparation for an exam. Get all this shit together, okay, in one folder, and then ask your AI to go look at all these documents, all this metadata, and consolidate patterns, and put like the initial prompt of like what you're trying to achieve, right? You're trying to achieve this tutoring tool, and what you think it should look like. What is the user flow, right? So as a student, I come on this thing, like what, like imagine like what is happening. Like, am I looking at a chat? Am I looking at like a text box, a button, right? And how do I go forward? Like, okay, do I want this course? And then if I click this course, what happens then? Like, do I just immediately get all the questions for this course? Like, brainstorm what the user experience should look like. Okay, so that's the interface, right? That's the front end, the interface, and then when your AI determines like the patterns within all that data that it gathered, then you make it figure out how do you connect these two, right? How do you connect the data source and the way it's like shaped, the patterns it has, to the user experience that you think will be the best for the students, right? And then there's going to be some change that happens like once this goes by. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Cool. So you know what to do next?
Yeah. Yeah. I think
Okay.
this is pretty good. Yeah. And also like I think one way, like I don't know if this is useful, but like for example, if I'm giving it like let's say I get to like a decent MVP that's like workable, and like
Okay.
I give it the idea that I had currently for the interface is just like you give it the practice questions you have from your school, because they do give some, they just don't give as much.
Okay.
So you give it what you already have, and then it basically analyzes it. And then it will basically tell you, hey, this is my analysis. Do you want to change anything? Like, you know, you want fewer questions, you want higher questions, you want more
Okay.
difficult questions, you want this type, blah, blah, blah. And then it will generate it. So like once I've gotten to that stage, can I just make it generate like 10 and then I give it feedback on those and then it just keeps on training on that? Or should I do it some other way?
Um. Okay. Let me make sure I understand what you're saying. So you're saying right now it's like there's like a specific set of like say input questions, and then you're saying you're
Mm.
going to generate more questions based off those, and then you know which ones of those generated are good or not, and then you can decide if you want more or not. Is that kind of what you just described?
Um, yeah, kind of like that's yeah, pretty much that. But what I was saying in the second part was like before this goes to like actual public, when I'm actually making the product, um, like oh, I'm actually training the AI. Once I get it to a stage where as I'm building it, should I like give it like as in should I show it examples of me taking a practice question and me making, you know, like me doing the job for the
Oh,
AI, if that
I
makes sense.
see.
Like,
I see what you
and
mean.
then
Okay.
give it examples. Like, you get what I mean? Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Like at the very beginning, I'll give you an example, right? So it's like for me, I want YouTube titles generated, and
Yeah.
one way to do it is just like okay, just like generate me a YouTube thumbnail or YouTube titles, and it will know some basics and it can generate me some examples. But what's better is like if I wanted to adapt to my standard, my taste, is you have to put in the work first of like, all right, well let me go make it myself for the first 10 videos, and then when you have like 10, like you have a pattern established, then you can tell the AI, okay, here's an example of like the last 10 videos I had. These are the titles I made. So can you look at these titles and determine the patterns, like the high level guideline patterns, and make a design file for this, right? So you will have like let's say a question design prompt. Like this is like a file, a markdown file. This is just like design.md, let's say. And this, like, you can have so many of these, right? Let's say this is specific for math, okay? For math K-12, a specific course. You have like a design for this class. And then you made, let's say 10 questions by yourself, and you know these are good. So then you tell the AI, extract the patterns you see from these 10 questions I made that I deem are high quality, and then create this design file, and then you reference this file in the future whenever you generate new questions. You understand? So that's kind of like a memory that the AI will create for itself, and then it will be able to like use the patterns that you made first, right? And then you can tweak it further from there on. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, that helps. Thank you.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Excited to see. Yeah, excited to see it. Probably next week will be tough, right? But the next few weeks.
Yeah, cheers, man.
Yeah. Cool.
Let's go, dude.
Yeah. Issa, I think this is the first time I see you here. Are you part of the community? I'm not sure.
I just follow you on YouTube and scan the the meet URL from your
Oh
share.
my god, this guy. Okay, okay. It's I'm sorry, but you can't be here.
I know, but
You-
appreciate it.
no
Yeah.
worries, no worries. Okay, I'm going to kick you out now. Okay,
Thank
but
you.
you can
Good
watch the
night,
stream.
guys.
Yeah, yeah. Good night, man. Um, all right. Okay. Cool. Yo, Cornelius. Are you here? Cornelius. All right. He might. Oh shit. Okay. All right. Gab, what's going on?
Yeah, what's going on? What's going on, man? Oh, well, Cornelius is here.
Oh yeah,
You
my
want to ask him
bad.
first?
I had
Yo.
the mic muted.
All right. No worries. No worries.
Yo.
What's going on, man? Talk to me.
Nothing much. I'm just token maxing with OX Alpha right now while it's still
Uh-huh.
alive because it's gonna be gone in about a couple days, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, I built a Whisper Flow clone. And then other than that, I've just been getting some cron jobs ready for cleaning out my eBay. Since I have my camera on now, you can see like I got a bunch of shit to clear out.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've been just setting cron jobs and having like 20 uploads go to eBay per day. So
It's like uploading like products.
yeah, so I basically just take a picture with either putting it into Discord or through remote access on ChatGPT. And then I have a cron job set to where it just lists on eBay and Facebook for me every day.
Okay. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. And you used to have this flow. I think you said with like a different model, and then you switched. You just switched to the new one, or is this the same
Oh,
thing?
well, kinda. I mean, I used Claude a lot, but fuck Claude. It's honestly ass.
Okay.
Like,
Um.
actually, like, I even used the chat the other day, and it just went full retard mode on me. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like, I guess to
Yeah.
kind of give a picture, it just literally blabbed out its whole thinking process into its response, and then just used a shit ton of tokens doing that. So, yeah, I fully canceled it today. Fully switched over to Codex because I mean Luna's
Nice.
really good at executing.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, this OX Alpha is really good though. I think it's better than GPT 5.6 Soul and Fable 5,
Damn.
honestly.
That's crazy. Okay. Okay. Wow.
And it's
For real?
free, so
Yeah. It's free for now. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. That's very
Yeah.
cool. Can we see the Whisper Flow clone you have? Do you think it's ready to? We'd be happy to take a look.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to switch my camera. Let's
Hmm.
see. Do you know how to do it?
Yeah. I'm trying to
Maybe if
look.
I just.
My it's probably different on the phone. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Can I? Let's see. I'll tap and hold, maybe. No, tap and hold. No, that's turning
Google
off the camera.
switch camera
Um. No, that's a raise hand, troubleshooting, blah 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 blah.
I think there's a three
Adjusting you.
dots menu and then you click switch camera or something.
Yeah, I'm looking for that. I click the three dots and I'm not seeing that.
Settings?
I don't know. I'll just flip the
Video
camera
setting?
around.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know if y'all can see it, but it's literally just token maxing right now. I'm having it build the dashboard and then set up recursive learning right now for the dictionary.
Okay. Okay.
So
Okay.
I've just got that done. It's at task 6 of 9 right now. Nice. But yeah, here I'll be.
Okay, I see. I see. Cool. 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 So I remember in the reply in the community, you said it's like using a different model for the voice transcription. Like, um, let me check. You said it said like it's something else, but how well is it working for you? Because,
Dude, it's so good.
oh wow. Okay.
It's real. I canceled my subscription already for Whisperflow. It's basically just like it makes mistakes and sometimes there's latency issues, which I'm trying to figure out and debug right now. I've got another sub agent on that, but
Okay.
like it's better than the free version of Whisperflow that I've been using for like 2 months off and on, and
Okay.
it's way better. It's like probably just as good as Super Whisper Premium, I'd say.
I see. I see. You should ask. You should ask it like, what is the transcription model it's using, because it's like it's using something on your own like a local computer to like
Hmm.
transcribe your voice, and usually the default is like Whisper, by OpenAI. It's just like,
It's
it
using
just
Whisper.
runs. It's using Whisper. Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay. If
And
you
then
have, yeah, if you ran into issues with it, I would recommend just like you can just tell it to switch to a Parakeet, like it's
okay.
written, yeah, Parakeet. This is like kind of like the newer transcription model that it just runs on your computer. It's free, and
Nice.
same as Whisper. It's smaller than Whisper, so it takes less resources, and it works very well. So that's what I'm
Oh,
using.
hell yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
but cool.
So I guess that's what kind of made you switch, is just like being better at transcribing, or
Yeah, so for
oh,
me,
okay.
I use it for my like my video captioning. Like it's the same process, whereas it has to listen to like what the video is saying and then try and then make subtitles, like automatic subtitles. And
Uh-huh.
I was using Whisper before, but it would just like mess up here and there. And then I just switched
Yeah.
to this, and it's been like working pretty good. So just a small thing.
Yeah, it messes up every now and then. So yeah, okay. Maybe I'll give it a shot then. And
Yeah,
actually, it just
yeah.
spit out the dashboard too. So
Wait, what is this app? Like, is this the?
that's the Whisperflow clone. So it named
Okay.
itself Parla, I guess.
Oh,
But
what's this harness? Like, this is the.
oh, Hermes.
Oh, okay, okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, I guess I just finished the dashboard right now, but yeah, it's been running all these tasks. It's I checked my open router. I've probably used like almost 200 million tokens, but it's been putting
Yeah,
in work. So
that's good. That's good. Did you
yeah.
have a like big system, like a big initial prompt, or did you have to like do back and forths for this one?
I had it. So what I did is I had it. I tried making a plan in Fable 5 because it was like literally gonna be the day before my Claude Max plan ended. So I figured like, oh fuck it, I'll use Fable 5 to just make like one last mega prompt. And
Okay.
then I had Fable 5 do it, and then literally like 5 seconds within the making it, it downgraded to Opus 4.8. So
I see.
yeah, I basically gave it that plan that Opus 4.8 made, and I said, like, hey, improve on this, and then execute the plan. And then it
Okay.
just, like, pooped out all of that. And then it maybe, like, 2 hours in or so last night, it asked me, like, a few questions, or asked me to run, like, a few commands to kind of test out the alpha version of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I just ran, like, a few terminal commands, maybe, like, three, something like that. And then, yeah, I literally just spit out this whole version. It's even got like a little web app that I could show you. I went into GPT image and I just made like these little icons right here.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
So yeah,
Okay.
it's literally like it runs perfectly. Like you said, probably gonna switch to Parakeet, but
Yeah.
as far as a free Whisperflow alternative, it's absolutely perfect. So
Nice, 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 nice. That's a pretty good example of like a test case of OX Alpha. I haven't gotten the chance to use it much yet, but I will be this week. That seems
yeah,
very
dude, if you
promising.
do.
Hmm.
Yeah, dude, if you do, it's gonna be absolutely insane in my opinion. Because even with the iMessage bot, I had basically it was crashing on me, I guess, because of being super overinflated with context, and I didn't know at the time. So what I did is I tried switching to GPT 5.6 Soul on ultra fast mode to try to debug and see what was going on with the grocery ordering bot,
Hmm.
and then it literally just fucked up the whole grocery bot. So I put it back into OX Alpha, basically started a new session, and now I just have it in a slash loop on literally just ultra fast mode because it's free. So might as well, right? But
Wait, okay. You have a fast mode on the OX Alpha? So someone earlier had said there's like it's hella slow. That was like a concern, like a complaint.
it is pretty slow.
I see. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's like a different use case. Just let it run overnight or during the day. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. It's still like really accurate though. I'd say it's more accurate than Soul.
Okay. Okay. Very cool. Very cool. Cool. I'm excited to try it out. Did you have any um did you find anything else for like the video models you were looking on like last week?
No, I tried, or actually, I played around a little bit with it. I
Yeah.
got it to almost be as good, but it's still not as good as if I were to just film on TikTok's app and then upload to TikTok. Like it's still
Okay.
a little laggy. It still uploads in 1080p, but I think it's a little laggy. So I'm not
Okay.
exactly sure with that.
Oh, I see. Okay. That issue, I remember you posted. Like you were trying to get a 4K render, right? And it was rendering in 1080. Is that the issue?
No, so I was trying to get it to render in 1080, but sometimes it would render in 720 because,
Okay.
well, TikTok automatically defaults to 1080 anyways.
Okay.
But I had it set to 4K to kind of like go overkill mode to
Yeah.
make it produce at the highest output it can. But it was still producing at a pretty shitty output. Like even if it was 1080p, there was like lag spike. It would run at like 30 FPS, and I was trying to get it to run at 60 FPS.
Wait. Like, what is this for? It's like this is like you filmed the thing and you made a codex edit it, and then it was rendering it at lower output. Is this what you're talking about?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Okay, I see. So and you specified render out at 1080, and it would still do 720.
Yeah, I could even pull it up right
Hmm.
here just to double check like that I have it. Let's see, cron uploading videos, and then this is the editing bot. So, tell me what settings that you're editing at. So, let's see.
Because okay, my assumption is so is the editing most of the editing you're doing like cuts, or is there like special effects and other stuff?
Cuts and then adding in overlays, and then maybe
Okay.
like special effects, like a slow zoom in at the beginning or a slow zoom out. I haven't got to that part yet, though.
Okay. Okay. I mean, like I'm assuming it's using FFmpeg to do this,
It
and
is.
okay, so it should definitely be able to render out at 1080p. So I think it's just not really following the instructions you gave. So I don't know, like, do you have like a predetermined prompt that you're using for this, or like what's the workflow, or are you just like typing in codecs directly to like for each one of them, or is like a cron job?
It's a little bit both, so it's a
Okay.
little messy, but I have the cron job basically just set to tell it like, hey, go into this file, edit this, spit out this in the cron job. And the actual current editing settings that it says it's rendering at 1080 by 1920, frame rate of 59.94, so 60. HEVC main 10, pixel format 10-bit, color BT 2020 HLG, because it was the color was getting fucked up a little bit, even after editing too. Encoding X20 or X265, audio AAC,
So these
for
settings are things you put in the prompt, or this is just you asked it and it's just telling you.
it's not in the prompt specifically, it's in the
Okay.
workflow.
Okay. And how big is your like um okay, so one question is like how long are these videos, first of all?
30 seconds to 45.
Okay. And how long is like the cron job prompt that you're telling it to like do this workflow with?
Not long.
Okay. So
Like I'd say it's
hmm,
yeah.
that's pretty weird
Yeah.
because then it seems like it should just follow these instructions pretty well, because this is not that long of a prompt and the videos are not that long. What is the model you're using for this?
Luna 5.6.
Hmm. So because like for any of these videos that it like finished and it gave you the 720p version, did you try just saying like nah, this is 720p, give me the 1080p, and was it able to do that?
It was
If
able to put it in 1080p, but then the frames would get fucked up.
oh, what? Okay. Like it would look bad, or it's just like the cut would be different.
No, it would look like shit.
Interesting. Okay. That is pretty weird. I've never had that issue happen to me because it's like FFmpeg is like deterministic, because you know it's just like it's getting this video and then it's just rendering it out. So when you
Hmm.
re-specified, my assumption is that it probably re-rendered like the already like fucked up video. So it's just
Hmm.
like there was no way to save it. Like it has to use the previous source video. Um, how many times has this happened to you?
So many times, dude. I was literally like spending 3 to 4 hours making just logs of different videos that I uploaded to TikTok for me only, and then just logging like how I exported the video, how I downloaded it, how I uploaded it, just trying to like debug and figure out why the fuck the videos were coming out like shit.
Okay, can we try this right now? Like, do you have a video
Hmm.
you can share and use GPT 5.5? Let's try that.
Okay.
Yeah, because I have all my rendering done by GPT 5.5 using FFmpeg, and I've never had this issue.
Okay, I'll put it in fast mode for now, and then okay, yeah,
Yeah,
I've
just
got
let it
it.
run. Okay, cool. Yeah, let us know whenever it finishes. But that's
Oh,
very
okay. So like,
yeah.
have it re-edit a video right now with the settings that it's on.
Okay. Yeah, just yeah. Make sure it's like a new chat, and yeah, should be good.
Okay. Oh, a new chat. Okay, I'll start a
Yeah,
new
yeah.
session.
You might want to do a new chat.
Okay, cool. Chat GPT. Ooh, the message. The grocery bot finished.
The grocery buy, like it's buying groceries for you.
Yeah.
How did you how are you limiting the money amount? Are you using the what was that tool called already for like virtual credit cards?
Oh, I have it, but I haven't used it. I just have it give me a confirmation at the end.
Okay, so then you press the buy manually or something, or
No, so it just basically like I tell it, hey, go buy some bananas, right? And then it
yeah.
goes on. It actually uses like a browser session, not a headless session,
Okay.
so I don't get captcha bombed. And then at the end, like it just says, oh, here are the bananas. They're gonna cost 20 cents. Do you want to order them? And then I just respond with yes, and then it submits the order
Oh,
for
I
me.
see. Cause on the whatever Instacart whatever, it's like your card is already in there, so you can just press buy.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, I might even like fuck around with Instacart and do that too.
Okay, I see. That's yeah, you should be fine. Like I like it's like slightly scary because then it's like it has kind of access to your card, but it should be fine.
Yeah, even though it's a Chinese model too.
Yeah, like for these type of workflows, it's like I don't like for these type of workflows, I would prefer the Frontier Labs. You know, like they have more
Yeah.
security in place in the model itself. But
Oh, actually,
cool.
I lied. It's whatchamacalled. It's on Luna, but it's on Hermes, so I could swap the model anytime.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right, let us know when the video thing is done. Um, yeah. Cool. Gab, what what's going on?
Yo, what's going on? Yeah, a lot happened this week. I can't lie. Like
Yeah. I
a
saw
lot,
your
a lot, a
post.
lot.
It's a good week for you, man.
Yo, yeah. Obviously, got like a. I guess it was a job. It was like AI growth and innovation intern.
Congrats.
So, like, it all happened very fast. Like after them on Monday, I got accepted on Tuesday. So like that was a good thing. I think the website and the portfolio really helped a lot
Oh
because
yeah.
I think most like students would just like send a resume and like finish it off at that.
Yes.
But yeah, yeah, I've been working for them for a few days, and I think I've really like I don't know if it's just like they're like people that are unaware about AI are just like really easy to like impress or something, but like everything that I've made so far is just like I don't know. It's like they discovered like a new type of candle or something. I don't know.
I'm telling you, man. Most people have no idea what's going on. So you know, if you
Yeah.
just have if you just you're putting in effort, then you're definitely doing good. You know.
Mm.
So that's great. I remember in your comment you said you had some questions regarding like this job, and you were debating on whether you should take. Oh wait, no, that's Matt. That's I'm sorry, that's Matthew. You took the job and you already started.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so how this is like what second or third week?
No, this is the first week. Oh well, like last
Oh,
week
this is
was
the
the
first
first
week.
week
Okay,
because it's
okay.
Sunday. Yeah, so I've been in
I
the job
see.
for like 3 days.
I see. Okay.
Um,
Do you know
but
what
yeah,
project you're working on?
I am working on something. I mean, I hope I can show you this since you're streaming. But
Okay.
there's nothing. It's nothing really like bad. It's just like
Yeah.
tracking cold emails right now. So
Okay.
I've like made this whole like dashboard for them. So like
Oh,
because
nice.
right now we're tracking everything from a manual whiteboard and an Excel spreadsheet. So nothing is like, which one do we trust type of thing, you know? So
Mm-hmm.
everything is like almost tracked here. Obviously, some aren't there yet because I still need to talk with other people in the team to like know what's actually accurate. But
Yeah.
I'm pretty happy with it so far for like the past 2 days because it's only been a few days since working on this. And
Wow, this is
also
very
the
good.
main
Yeah.
yeah. Also the other main problem was that like the team like I feel like as soon as I got into it, like I didn't really know what I was doing. Like I was kind of doing whatever I wanted to, you know.
Yeah.
So I kind of made like this whole like task for them. It's empty right now because like um I
Mm-hmm.
think they crossed it out. But it's essentially just like a CRM for like people's tasks and whatnot.
Okay.
Um I don't think this is relevant. I don't think this like shows anything. Like this is like the main source of truth. But yeah.
I see. So
Um
it's this is tracking the lead, like whatever their calls or emails, and see how many are sent and how many are like becoming warmer leads. Some are like scheduled, some are open like replies or replied emails.
yeah.
Right? That's like the what we're showing here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Cool.
mainly through cold emails right now. I haven't I guess categorized every lead in terms of the sales process.
Yeah.
I think it is something that they want to later on,
Yeah.
but I think I just wanted them to review this
So
at the
how
moment to
big is
see
this
like
company? Like how
um
many people are you guys?
in the team right now there's four of us, but they are hiring more people.
Okay.
But it's kind of weird. It's kind of like a big company with multiple agencies. So I'm
I
working
see. I
with
see.
like
I see.
one agency at the moment.
Yeah.
So
Um,
later on, yeah, go for it.
yeah, I was just gonna say, this is very useful. Like, the big tech I'm working with right now, they have something very similar. Like, but I mean, they use like Salesforce, and this is like literally what Salesforce does. Is like it tracks all like everyone in the sales lead process from like cold to warm and everything in between.
Hmm.
Um, and and then it's like part of like the data lake agent I'm building is to like retrieve this data, because it's like after you have like this shown, there's like some insights that you can get from this, right? So right, like you're building towards there, but right now it's like um it's like hard to like diagnose what is the insight from this. It's like, oh yeah, you have like
Like
schedule number.
they don't know what the problem is from
Yeah,
these
exactly.
numbers,
It's like
kind
I'm
of thing.
looking at this
Yeah.
and I have to like really think about it. It's like, okay, and then what, right? So if I were you, I would try to go into towards that direction where it's like it's easier to kind of like gather the insight from this and like what is actually like what's the action that we can do from this, or what can we know from knowing that there's 500 scheduled and from all of those there's like 310 cent, or is like how many percentage is open? Like what does that mean? Is there like are the emails that were open, were there like a different formatting than the other emails? So then maybe like
Mm.
the those that were open are actually better. Like we should like word the emails in that way instead of the other ways. And so those are like kind of insights you can gather, that would be very cool, like that you can get from this like this data.
Okay, cool. I can definitely do that. I can definitely put it inside of this one because I don't think this one's like showing anything super useful, but that I think that would be a really good thing to add,
Hmm.
especially for these guys. Um yeah, but that's basically it for that. I think I asked like a what's it called? I'm using like a Mac for like the work
Yeah,
device.
yeah.
And I'm still like kind of using like a remote from my personal device and using like Claude and a remote control into that work
Okay.
device. And the reason I'm using that is because like with these, like for example, this wait, I'll put my screen back on. For this project, right? Because I kind of referenced it off something that I've made before for another client, right? So this is for another example. So I kind of already made like something like the one that I'm working for now for another client. That's why I like referenced it from something that I made,
Okay.
if that makes sense. That's why I'm using that memory workspace or like that
Oh,
other
I
second
see.
brain.
Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah. There's like memory stuff that is like relevant to this. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, Yeah, I mean that's perfectly fine. Like I just don't think I would remote control into like the work laptop just
Mhm.
for this, because you can just like make this a repository, right? And you just like clone it on your work laptop, so you can or I guess like you want the memory for your personal stuff as well. Is that it? It's like
Yeah, because there's a lot of like I guess projects that I can essentially just copy paste into like what these guys are doing,
I see what
you
you mean.
know.
Yeah, yeah. Well, like why not just make like a separate repository for that, and then you can like you can just sync
Oh,
that
okay.
to your because like this whatever this project is, like for this um let's say in your wiki knowledge graph, that's probably one section, right? Like one node that
Yeah.
will eventually grow. um like that is like a
Mm,
encapsulated sort of documents. Like you can just sync that part over, right? Like whenever you want. So
yeah.
you like all the other shit is like that's not useful, is like kind of just like sitting there. And then I don't
Okay.
know, like if your remote control process is like working well, then perhaps like it just doesn't matter. But like the first thing that comes to my mind is like is
Mm,
kind of annoying, because when you remote control, it's like a little bit slower, and then sometimes you have to wait for like the chat to load, and then maybe other memory
mm.
stuff is like noise for the shit you're doing right now that's not relevant. Like I don't know, if you don't have any of those issues and you think it's not a problem, then you can probably just continue as it is now. But yeah,
Mm. Nah,
that's
I
how.
get what you mean though. I get what
Mhm.
you mean because essentially like I wish I'll show here. Essentially, if I just like have all these like skills in one repo and also all these projects in one repo, that essentially solves the whole problem because
Yes.
that's
Yes.
essentially from what I'm referring to.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
cool.
this outer repository is like, this is not a repository, or
Um, it's all just like I guess this is like the whole like the second
yeah,
brain that
yeah,
I
yeah.
have.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
all in
this
like
is
one
like
one
what I
folder.
recommend in my like memory workspace video. Is just like you have all of this as a repository, so everything is tracked, and you can move computers, and you're chilling. Um,
Okay, cool.
yeah.
Cool, cool, cool. One other thing. I know like
Yep.
you definitely recommend like I need to dial in on content for sure. I think it's been a bit like slow this like last week. I
That's
mean, I've only
fine.
posted
Yeah.
like twice. I guess I wanted to get your input on like what do you think about hiring editors?
Well, you have a job now, so you can like like you can use that money. Like it's just about, do you have the resource to pay the editor? And
Mm,
if you don't, then you have to, your assets are your time, your money. So if you don't have the money, you use your own time. If you have some money from your job, you can use that to hire an editor. So um, I think that's perfectly fine. But the only thing here is, if you're not sure what type of content you're gonna make and what your style is, then it's going to be hard for you to direct that editor, because you're not going to be sure what's like the right way to do things or how you want things done. And then the editor, like you're going to be dependent on how good the editor is to do
mm,
that for you. So I would probably try to do it, some of it yourself first. And once you're like, actually, this is like the style I want, then you can have the editor and you can just show them like look at this video, use this as a reference, and just like do it this way, like do it the exact same way. And I think at that point it's perfectly fine. I can send you a server, a Discord server, where there's a lot of editors in there, so you can hire.
okay.
And yeah, for these editors, like yeah, it's I think minimum, like for short form content, like if you want to pay per clip, it's probably gonna cost you at least 15 per short form. Like that's like, I think that's like a probably a pretty cheap one. Um, like, so expect to pay around $20 per clip if you want to have like at least like some decent editor. So yeah.
Okay, okay. Um, Also like I guess another question because I know you mentioned before that used to have like a lot of editors, but you just like I think that's what your whole content automation is for.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. So, sorry. Finish your question.
Oh, that was it.
Okay.
Like
Yeah. I still have one main editor, and it's just like her job changes a little bit now. Whereas like before, it was like, okay, I pay you for this video, and I pay you for the next video, or like I pay for X amount of videos. But now, for any editors, like it's a very similar. It's like you have to upskill by using AI, because you should be able to push out more videos with AI with the same amount of time, right? It's a lot easier now. So my main editor uses my content system and also edits herself here and there to make these videos. But it's like, I don't know, like for it to get to that point, like you will have to work on the actual content system itself. You have to build all of that. It's going to take time. I don't think you should focus on that right now, because you already have a lot going on, and you have like this other system that you're already building for your job. So I would say just do that to improve your agentic like AI and tech skills, and then improve your content skills, as in like, what type of content you want to make, how do you talk to a camera, like what's like your style. That is like, you can't automate that right now. Like you have to figure that out and upskill in that section.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because I think it was just like the main problem with the content is just like it's just volume, It's just like there's not enough being put out. Because
well, I would say also think about how you can simplify your content so you can post more. So it's like, if you're like, damn, I need this shit to be like super edited and whatever, then it takes like 2 days to edit it, then yeah, you're going to be limited, right? Unless you hire an editor. So, like maybe you can sprinkle in some easier content to make, like maybe just like some talking heads, like some yapping content. Those you can make in, less than 2 hours. You can have a clip. All right. So yeah, think about like the type of content as well. Because you can't make the super edited ones every single day right now, I would say.
Because like even with those like super edited ones, like I guess that's where an editor would be useful. But like even at this stage, like the simple ones probably will perform better than those like super edited ones.
Exactly.
Right?
Like you don't know.
That's why
that's possible. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's why I'm like debating like, is it even worth like getting an editor? Because it's like the result will like essentially be very, very similar to what I can output. It's just like, I guess
that's okay. So one thing here is like, you don't have to think about it, right? You don't have to debate if it's worth getting an editor. Like it's very low risk. You just have to pay $20, and you know what I mean. Like you can do this like per clip. Like if you have an idea for this, you can like in the Discord, I'll send you. You can just post like a job posting, and you can just say, I need this video to be edited. Here's my price. Here's the reference video. And then you're gonna have a bunch of people messaging you, and then you can pick one. Usually I like to ask them for like, can you just do this a free trial? And if I post it, then I'll pay you. But some people may not be happy with that, right? So you're gonna have to spend some time on hiring. But anyways, like the hiring process is something that's like useful to learn. And then, yeah, you just pay $20, and at worst you lose $20. You get a shitty video. But it's like, it's whatever, right? So I would say it's like, you can do this in parallel. You can like try to get someone, you just post a job posting, and then you can like make some yapping videos or easier to do videos. I would definitely try to do those easier to make videos. Yeah, like try to do those, because it's just easier.
Okay, cool. Okay, that helped a lot. Thank you so much. That's everything from me.
Cool. All right, Matt, what's going on?
Yeah, what's up? How you been?
Good, man. How you doing?
Good. So I just had some questions about like your workflow on your AI trading agent. Because like right now I'm kind of like redoing mine right now, and I'm finding out some like gaps, like some issues, and I'm trying to see like how to go about them.
Okay.
So one issue is like the filtering system, right? So like once like the research agent like looks at posts from X, right? I was wondering how your filtering system, like filtering system is when it gets exported to the Google Sheet. Because right now, the way I had it was like it would filter based off of like the dossier pages like drivers. So for example, like NVIDIA, I had like got like pages where like it would track like supply chain, semiconductor, AI infrastructure, and all that stuff, right? And that's how the filtering system would work in my old version. It would pretty much like get posts that are related to NVIDIA that relates to like semiconductor, AI infrastructure, or like competition with China and something like that. So I was curious, like I'm trying to refrain from that. I'm trying to go away from that because I'm not trying to use like those dossier pages anymore because I think it just got a little too complex.
Yeah.
So I was curious how your filtering system is.
Okay, I see. Let me check right now.
Mhm.
I don't know this on top of my head. I just asked my agent what is our filter system, and
Mhm.
okay, it says I have 3 layers gatherer. Okay. Were you there last weekend? I think my brother went over some of this. Um, and
No, I
he
don't think I was there last weekend.
okay. I would recommend watching that video from
Okay.
the meeting of last week, where the section where my brother talks about this, because he went into more details last weekend on like exactly like this stuff. Um, so I'm reading my stuff, like basically at the filtering step, there's like a scoring and a ranking filter, and it
Hmm.
ranks on things like novelty, technical importance, traction adoption, money slash business relevance, relevance for me and my audience, content
Hmm.
potential, and source confidence. And then it gives like a total score. And
Mm.
then the brief uses the top ranked items uh, as a proof for like higher level insights, and then weaker items that have a lower score are filtered out. So the system asks,
Okay.
is this new? Is this important? Is this like an adopted thing? So let's say it's a new model. Are other people adopting this? It's not just one person. Is this business relevant? So are businesses like using this? Is it useful to
Hmm.
my audience? And then is it like something that can be content worthy? Is it a strong source? So I have like there's a lot of these like different questions, like it's in the LLM prompt as like a question, like is this relevant to business? And then what does that mean? Like relevant to business, what does that mean?
Hmm.
And I have
Okay.
like there's like some final labels, like 85 to 100 is like high, 70 to 84 is like medium, and
Hmm.
then there is like a merge filter as well, which is like removes like duplicates. So those are more just like deterministic stuff, like
Okay.
cleanup, ranker filter. Yeah, so like the ranker filter is the real gate, and yeah, again, this is like similar to what I just said. It just give me a list: workflow leverage, model leverage, business investment leverage, reproducibility, evidence quality, novelty, and urgency. So I think there's more details for any of these specific like sort of topics I named. It should be in the meeting from last week, because my brother went
Okay.
over like the actual like prompt and code that it was that inside. I think it was written in the code, like the specific question it's asking on whether it's
Hmm.
like useful or not, and what that question is. So yeah, I would
Okay.
refer you to that video. But does this
Okay.
help,
Yeah.
like this sort of like summary I just gave?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah. That
yeah,
helps.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I would say it's like it's not filtering based off like some dossier, like um, like Nvidia like earnings report. It's like that's not like the ranking filter, right? It's more so
Hmm.
about like one thing I would like I personally would care is like, for example, let's say the OX Alpha, right, new model that just dropped. Like
Hmm.
for it to rank this as relevant, it needs like a few things, like um, other people are using this, right? Like a lot of people are talking about this. That is one relevant factor. And then who is talking about this? right? If the people who are talking about this, let's say there's only a few people talking about this, but they're all like important figures, right? Like Andre Carpathy or whoever, then that's like that's good ranking, right? But if there's maybe we didn't find any of these, but there's like thousands of people talking about this a hot subject, then that could also be important. So yeah, does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, so my other question, so in terms of for the analysis agent, right? Like, so you said like you should invest into a stock where like information gives you like high conviction,
Yeah.
right? Right. The thing is like, okay, obviously when I see a post, right, like, oh, like Nvidia Nvidia invested X amount of money into this, and
Yeah.
like from my like for me, like I think the stock would go up, right? But at the end of the day, like I'm not taking the trade, right? This is all going to be automatic. This is all like this. The agent will be taking the trade, right? So my question is like, how can the agent determine high conviction, if that makes sense? Like, I
That's a
can
good
determine
question.
high
Yeah.
conviction, but like, how does the agent determine that?
That is a good question. So I would say, so in this part, it's like it's where the memory comes in for the agent, right? A lot of like the news shit is not necessarily like good for memory, but like this conviction part, that's where you have to figure out how to build this into the memory. Like it's just like how you think about it, like how this piece of information affects your thinking about a particular company. So maybe in the long-term memory, you would have like a list of companies that either changes over time, or you have like sort of like a conviction score for these companies, and then you can like improve that over time or not, right? So that's I'm just trying to think about it as like, as a human, how to automate that as a process, because I have not also I haven't automated that process. Like I'm also thinking for me it's like a high conviction or not, and I'm making the trade. So like I haven't gotten to there, but like the way I would do it is like that, is like get the agent to have that memory for the conviction, and then you increase the conviction for the agent, right? And then at some point the agent will have enough conviction where it's like this shit is good, like let's make this trade.
Okay,
Yeah.
I see.
I it's hard for me to like I would have you have to design this like the way it can remember that conviction, and then improve it, or like increase or decrease or add companies or remove companies over time. It's a bit more of a complex issue. I don't think I have like the detailed answer for you right here, but this
Yeah.
is like the agentic sort of problem, like a solution you have to figure out is like, how do you design this? Like, how do you design this in memory so that it
Yeah.
can remember over time? I think it's an interesting issue, but yeah. For
So
me right now, go ahead.
yeah, that's where like the dossier pages came in, right? So like for example, NVIDIA, it would keep track of like, so there would be, for each page there would be 5 like important drivers or 5 questions,
Okay.
right? So for NVIDIA, for example, the 5 drivers would be like competition with China, semiconductor, AI infrastructure. I forgot the other 2 actually, but there would be 5 of those, right? And pretty much, it would extract those posts, and those posts would be related to those one of those 5 drivers, right? And pretty much, it would determine if the drivers are strengthening or weakening or just neutral, like nothing's happening. And like most of the times it's just like neutral, like nothing's happening. So like and maybe I just need to like give it more time for it to like for the status to change to either strengthening
Okay,
or
I'll stop it
weakening.
right there, Matt.
Hmm.
I'm thinking about it right now, and I think the reason why, like for example, me, I didn't even work on this part is because my specific way of investing, it doesn't like, I don't think it works that well with this, because like I don't make that many trades, right? Like I build up
Yeah.
my conviction, and then I perform a single investment that is like, right? It's like I could just do that manually, or I tell like my agent to perform that buy. But it's like a pretty specific moment after like a certain amount of time, and it's not like I'm performing so many trades where like all these things need to be automated. So my I would say my specific way, I don't know if it would make sense to like automate this auto trade portion where it's like doing this, because I would prefer it to be like increasing conviction for me, like in my head, because like if I'm going to invest like tens of thousands of dollars into this thing, I want to like know what I'm investing in, and like what is my conviction into this thing, right? Like I guess it's like
So are you trying to say like pretty much like a news source? Like pretty much it would just like you would get fed news from this agent, and then you would take the time to read it, and then you like determine if you should buy the stock or not, or buy a stock or not, right?
Yes. So like the core part of the system is the information retrieval and filtering. Is getting the appropriate like insights. Is getting secrets and the insights, and finding those, retrieving those, and then just like being able to like find those insights. I think is the hardest part of investing, actually, in general.
Yeah.
Now, I know you have a backgrounds about swing trading, so like maybe for you, like you should apply some of that stuff so that like it makes more sense for you, because if you want to perform more trades, like a day trading, that type of thing, you might have to incorporate like the technical analysis portion, which like I can't help you on that portion because I don't know anything about technical analysis. So
Not yet. So yeah, I'm trying to refrain from day trading. Actually, I'm trying to refrain from day trading. Yeah. So like, but like you said, like swing trading, like, you know, so I think like let me think. Like just adding on to what you're saying, maybe I should just like So is your current process like is it taking trades automatically, or are you just determining that right now? Or are you taking the trades?
I'm taking the trades. Yeah.
Okay, you're taking the trades. Okay.
Yeah. And,
Okay.
okay. I would say there's like a flip side to this where I do have like I have the information retrieval thing where it's like I'm getting the information, and then like when I have enough conviction, I make bigger trades. But I do have another thing that is running, that is like right now it's still like it's paper trading, but low key like I should just put real money in it because it's like it's up, and I've been like running this shit for like 3-4 months now, and it's just like it's like doing the paper trades by itself now.
Okay.
But it's like, here's the thing, like for this stuff, I'm not comfortable on putting a lot of money into it because it's like I don't fully understand the like decisions it's making, or like I may not even agree with the decisions it's making, but it's like the LLM has its internal reasoning and research processes, right? So it's like for me, I'm not comfortable putting large sums of money into like this fully automated system. So it's like you could have that and try it out, and put like a smaller amount of money and just let it play with it. And like that's like I can recommend that much, but I wouldn't recommend having the fully automated like quantity trading.
Yeah. So my other question in terms of the analysis agent, right? The way I was thinking about it is like once it analyzes like all the information, it will pretty much like produce a summary on like what what's it called, like what investments were made, the news that was said about a specific stock, and etc. And pretty much I would read pretty much like, well, the original idea was the action agent would read that summary and then like perform a trade. I'm curious like how your analysis agent is currently working. Like is it like I know it analyzes like the information on the Excel sheet, but like what does it do after that?
The analysis agent. Right now, okay. Let me take a look.
But yeah, I think I might pivot into like you said, just pivot into just like not taking trades, just like a news source.
Um, yeah, there is an analysis step. Reader face.
Yeah, and it's all good if you don't have the answers right now. You could
Yeah,
like
I have to it's like it's a little bit complicated, but I do think my brother went over this part as well in the last meeting, so I do
okay.
recommend you to take a look at that. And if if that doesn't fully answer your question, maybe just like ask me in the community afterwards. Is that
Okay.
okay?
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
And then my last question is so when I like the current version I had, right? Like I had like a cron job set up and pretty
Yeah.
much like every I think it was like every like 5 minutes or something, it would pretty much run like the research agent, like collect the post, like the research agent, analysis agent, and then almost it never ran the action agent because it never found like newsworthy to like take
Yeah.
action on.
Yeah.
So, but my thing is it's taking like so many tokens. Like
I
my
see.
token, it's taking so many tokens. Literally, uh, literally, I couldn't use codex for like 5 days until the reset happened. So
Okay,
I
so
was
are you
curious.
on 5.6 sold for this?
Uh, yes, I,
Okay.
yeah.
I
Well, I think I was on Terra actually.
Okay. I think for this thing, you can probably just use 5.6 Luna. I would just put it on
Hmm.
5.6 Luna high or max, and that will already lower your token consumption by a lot. Or your and then probably try to figure out where it's using the most tokens. So like just ask it, like look in the system or the previous runs, and where is it using the most tokens, most expensive LLM parts, and try to understand like why. Like, is that really necessary? Like you have to ask it and ask yourself like, is this part really necessary? Because it's using like it's high cost, right? Is if this
Hmm.
part is not that helpful, then maybe we can just delete it or simplify it, or there's some way to reduce the token in that specific part. So you have to just find where that bottleneck is, and then try to
Hmm.
like reduce it.
Yeah. Okay. Do you currently have it like set up every 5 minutes or like every hour or
Oh
something?
no, no wait, you're running it every
No.
5 minutes?
Yeah, I'm running it every 5 minutes because listen, okay, listen. That's because of the action agent. Because I wanted to see like
Yeah.
news is
You want to see
like
if there's more
latency
actions.
is important.
Yeah.
Latency is important. Like once the news is dropped, like
Yeah,
the
I know
markets
what you
are.
mean. Okay.
So that's why. Yeah, I know that's yeah. But like, how often do you have your
I run
cron
once per
job?
day.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But you see, like, hmm.
Cuz like for
Well,
me,
then that
like
like.
I don't need
Mhm.
like it's not like there's no benefit for me for it to be faster than once a day. Like
Yeah,
yeah.
but in terms of like latency, right? Like, what happens like if you did run it like let's just say 5 minutes, every
Okay.
5 minutes,
Okay.
like you could have missed something. Like if you had it for 5 minutes, like you wouldn't miss anything. Is what I mean. I mean, you probably could,
Depends
but
on
like
it
you
depends
probably
on
could.
how you're investing, but the way I'm investing, there's nothing that I could miss in 5 minutes. Okay, because whatever
Okay.
I'm investing in is like it's something I've already been like looking at for like the past month or past few weeks, right? And it's like even if I get this information like the day after, like that's fine because like the market is already like moved by the time this information comes out, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
it's like I'm not a high frequency trader. Like the time is not that relevant for me. It's like maybe a few days is like even fine. Like I'm not
Mm-hmm.
trading based on a high frequency, so it's like my alpha is not in the time difference, right? My alpha is in how much I know about this like company, how much conviction I have in them, how much I believe in their product, like the fact that I'm an engineer and I have knowledge about AI and all this stuff, so I can believe in this thing more than someone who like the other people who have no idea about what this means and they're just investing because, whatever, there's a hype news going on. Like that's my alpha. So it has nothing to do with like how quickly I put the trade in, right? So that's why for me, like I don't care. Like I don't really care if it's I received the news like 2 hours later. It makes no difference for me. Like the stock market would already have reacted to that news, right? And whatever that reaction is like for me, I'm not like the short-term trader anyway, so I don't really care. Like my timeline is at least 6 months. Like 6 months to a year is fine, is like good for me. So, if something happens in the fucking like this week, like that's not really gonna affect what's the 6 months from now is gonna happen, right? So it's just like, yeah, it just doesn't really affect me that much.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I see.
Yo.
Makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, it's a different way. Like it just depends on how you want to invest. Like the 5 minute thing, it could make sense. It could make sense if you're like, it depends on what your strategy is, right? If your strategy is like you want to like, I don't know, I don't even know what the strategy would be in this circumstance, because you're definitely not beating any of the high frequency traders. Like 5 minute is like if you're, that's still too slow. Like every 5 minute is too slow if you want to gain alpha via like high frequency, like via time period. So
Yeah.
it's like you're trying to compete in an area where it's like very, very hard if you're going to do that. Maybe there's a way to do it, but it's like you should make a conscious decision on the, like, which direction you want to go.
Yeah. Okay. I see. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. I think that's it. And yeah, I think I told you about that job interview I had.
Oh yes. Okay. Yeah. Let's finish that. For the job interview, you were debating on if you should go to the new job in pharma, and it's a software engineer position, whereas right now you're a data analyst, right?
Yeah. Okay. One thing to clarify, I didn't get the job. Okay. I didn't get the job yet. There's still another round.
Okay.
Yeah. There's still another round there's another interview I have to do, but yeah.
That's okay. Yeah. Just prepare for the interview so you can pass, so you can like get the offer. But okay, that's perfectly fine. I think then let's wait until you hopefully pass the interview, and then we can discuss if you should take the offer, because then you have to like look at what the offer actually is afterwards.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
Sounds good.
Yep.
All right. Thank you.
No problem. Cornelius, did the video work? Sorry.
Yeah, it still came out a little bit grainy, so I'm doing a second revision right now.
Okay, so it's still bad. Like it's the same quality?
Yeah, I mean, I think it might be really, it might just be how it's being uploaded to TikTok, because I clicked on the video after it printed. GPT 5.5 did a way better job of actually getting the quality I want, but, yeah, it's still, when it uploads to TikTok, it's a little grainy, so I'm doing a second revision right now.
So you're saying, okay, so 5.5, the output was good, but when it uploaded to TikTok sucked.
Yes.
And how is it uploading to TikTok right now? It's just a browser automation?
TikTok Studio.
Okay. It's through your browser, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Through Chrome.
That's like some TikTok shit then. Let me see. TikTok.
Let's see. Like it comes out okay, but like it's not good,
Yeah.
It's not like if you were to upload it straight from camera roll. TikTok
So
issue.
what I would try for this, just so you can isolate the problem, is after you have the video that's like good quality, like don't do the automation upload, like just drag the file, like upload it manually yourself via your desktop and see if the result is the same. Because if
I'm doing that.
Okay, good, yeah. Then we can see if it's like your browser automation has like some problem.
Yeah, it's like after it finishes editing, I'm dragging it straight to TikTok Studio and uploading it.
Okay. Good.
Let me look on here. Yeah, it looks pretty good when I'm yeah, it looks good with the output. Like the video's not that good,
Yeah.
obviously, because it's just a test run. But yeah, when it goes to like from the desktop to TikTok, that's when it starts to see a little bit of an issue.
I'm
It might
looking
just be my
online.
computer. But...
No, I'm looking online. It says when you upload on TikTok, you can't choose the resolution, but there's just one toggle that says allow high quality uploads.
Oh,
And
shit.
I wonder if that's like the thing you're missing.
Let me try uploading it again. I think I can upload duplicates because it's only for me. So allow. Oh yeah, I have that pinged on already.
Okay, it's already turned on, right? Okay.
Yeah. But maybe there's like another setting.
We'll guide you
Disclose
through.
AI. No, definitely not AI. Music copyright, content copyright. Yeah, I'm not sure. I could, what I can do is I could try making the videos public, or the video public for a second. Maybe you could see if it's, if it looks good on your computer, because it might just be my PC and phone that's the issue.
Okay. Yeah, just send me the link.
Okay. Let me hosts exit.
The original video that the codex renders, is it 1080p?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it might even be. Let me check.
Because if you upload something that's like 2K or 4K, TikTok is going to downscale it to 1080p. And TikTok's like downscaler might be ass. So like that might make it worse. So it's better to just upload a 1080p video from the beginning.
Okay, so I'll try that then, because I was uploading the 4K videos. Let me try uploading the 1080p video and see how that goes.
Okay. Yeah, if you upload 1080, it should, like technically it should not be compressing it, so it should be the same quality.
Yeah, let me see how it looks on here too. Yeah, it looks good as far as the output. Okay, so that looks fine. Yeah, I'll post it for everyone, and then you can see. I'll send you the link.
Okay. You're uploading that right now?
Yeah, it's uploading. Oh, nice. The app finished too.
Cool. I'll probably end the call after this since we're 40 minutes over time.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind. Yeah, I appreciate you for hopping on too.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
You got any plans for tonight, Saturday night?
Fuck, for Saturday night, probably gonna get some dinner somewhere and maybe hit the golf course. Cause the plan so far, I'm gonna get up at like 4 to go see her, so I'm probably gonna go to sleep here like an hour or two. I'm gonna go pick her up at 4, then get there really early so there's still daylight. And maybe go golfing, get some dinner or something, and then the next day maybe go on a hike. I had Codex actually plan the whole itinerary for us, so we're not fucking bored and don't know what to do.
Is that when is that?
Tomorrow through yeah, tomorrow through Tuesday.
Wow, that's hella nice, man.
Yeah, it's I don't know if you've tried it already, but using like once you know how to use Codex and how to use the browser tab and everything, like for making budgets, like filtering gas mileage, food, and everything, it's so clutch. Because there's like, yeah, there was one point where me and her went to Vegas a few months ago, and I thought it was gonna be like somewhat free because basically I had the $300 Amex Plat credit, so I was able to get a free hotel, but I didn't account for like the parking or the resort fees and a shit ton of other stuff, and I ended up spending like $1,200 at the end of the trip.
Holy shit, yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, now I just do all my budgeting and stuff through Codex as far as gas mileage and like literally anything, because if not, my wallet's gonna get absolutely obliterated.
Yeah, so wait to do it. I did the same for my Mexico trip like a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, with my girlfriend. I just had
Nice.
the whole thing on like on it. They just generated a PDF, so we just followed the PDF.
Hell yeah. It helped you a lot with spending and stuff too, right?
Yeah, I had like the cost all listed out, so I knew how much I was gonna spend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I sent you the video, by the way.
Okay, let me take a look at this. So on your side, this video looks not good. You're saying?
On the PC, I haven't checked on my phone. And this was the 1080p one I uploaded.
Wait, this video looks perfectly fine to me.
It does? Let me look at it. Okay. It might have just been the downscaler then.
Hold on. Okay, let me share my screen. Look.
Let's see. Wait, can I see your screen or?
Yeah, I just shared it. Can you see it?
Oh, there we go. It was just lagging.
Is this not looking perfectly fine?
Well, ironically, the meeting is lagging now, but
Oh fuck. Okay.
I mean, I guess because actually, if you go to my next video right after that, right, you should be able to see the quality difference I'm talking about.
Okay.
It's the one with the that one.
I don't see the difference.
You don't see the difference? Okay, it's lagging on my screen, but I mean, like, I'll take your word for it, though.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
even the
mean-
good quality video is lagging on my screen for the screen
Okay.
recording, so. I mean, shit, if that's good.
Yeah, I don't see the. I don't think I see any chopping. Like it's pretty smooth.
Okay, good. I guess it's just my device issue then.
Yeah. Does
And I
anyone
spent
else
3 hours
see
debugging
this
device.
to be chopped? Yeah. Yeah.
What was
yeah,
that?
No, I was asking my chat, but they said they can't see a difference either.
Well, shit. I guess we're good then.
Yeah, I think
It
we might
was
be
probably
good.
just a PC issue.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. I'll just like upload all of my editing style and these.
It might be okay. It actually might be because you have too much shit. You have like your freaking OX Alpha running, building it. Like your CPU might just be cooked right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that might be it.
Okay. All right, guys. I have to dip.
5 other things. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for all the help, dude. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir, bro. Thank you guys for coming. Appreciate it. I'm gonna see you guys in the community next week. Have a good night, guys. Have a good night. Peace. Holy. What a grind, boys. What a grind. How was the meeting, guys? Did you guys enjoy the meeting? Whew. Allegra. Hello. Yeah, I feel like his CPU's kind of getting cooked right now by the agencies running. Yeah. Let's eat. That's a 2-hour meeting. Why do you have a monster?
It's not bad for you.
It's 10 p.m. Allegra. We're drinking energy drink.
Yes, I already drank half of mine.
Oh man.
How was it? Is it still?
W meeting, boys.
How did he do, guys?
Oh, I gotta walk a little.
Hello? Why is it so dark?
Because the light is might have to move the light.
Huh? You made it darker? It actually looks like that?
No, I don't know. It's not supposed to be that dark. It's
A lot of material, increasingly diverse, and a nice broad spectrum of areas. But you threw me with the Saturday stream. Huh? It is
Nice.
Saturday, right? Yes.
Ciao, we
Guys, what did I miss?
we're supposed to go to the club tonight.
Someone summarize it.
I'm gonna drink some. But dude, this is 10 p.m. Why are we drinking energy drink?
I always do. This is part of my routine. Also, this has 75% caffeine of a C4. So less.
Really? How many grams?
They are usually on Sundays, but
Yeah. It's
but
just
there has
today.
been a rescheduling this week.
Yeah. Tomorrow. Yeah, we rescheduled for like. Wait, don't you have your mom's dinner tonight? Another second dinner.
I thought we did, but we don't.
What the hell?
Guys, should we do a mukbang?
We were supposed to do a mukbang
We were
today.
supposed to do it. Oh, I got my nails done.
Let me see it. Aw, he's so pretty. This is brown?
Mhm.
This is like maroon red.
No, look in the light.
It's beautiful. How much grams of caffeine is this?
Where's the
my
camera? Flips it upside down.
God.
Wait, how do I focus it? Focus. Oh, there you go. Wow. Although, aren't these all like tech bros in the chat? Maybe like they look
Tech
like,
bros in the chat.
They
No.
look like nails.
Nah, my chat understands everything about nails, right, guys? We love nails here.
Tough nails. Thanks, guys. Who drinks Monster at 9 p.m.?
That's what I'm saying, man.
I drink
10
all the
p.m.
energy drinks. Mukbang.
Yeah, it's actually mukbang.
I ate cooked chicken at home. Guys, I'm a student in school.
She is. She's just a bad student.
I
She
just
never
haven't.
comes
I
to
haven't
class.
gone to any of the classes, but I did watch the intro videos, and it was fascinating.
You have to learn AI, Allegra.
I just
See?
don't have time for it right now.
But if you learned it, you would have time because then you could automate your stuff. See?
What did you get?
Curry.
Wow.
Well, I don't know if it's curry actually. I got
What? I could
Indian
have
food.
ordered for you.
I got butter chicken.
Oh, you got Indian food?
What do you mean? What do you mean me?
That's a Nang thing.
No, I like Indian food. Then it's
Here, you sit.
no, I don't want to sit. I've been sitting for too long.
Oh, then I will sit.
I got.
Were
a
you
lot-
waiting at the other room? No. I got here 20 minutes ago only. 15. I peeped over there, but I saw that you were on like a call with the person. So I was like,
No.
good night.
Nobody told me.
Was it Alan? No, but
Yeah,
I
Alan
peeped
was
enough so
there.
that no one could see me.
Oh.
I think.
Need a big table. Alright, like it's your stream now.
Tell me your deepest, darkest secrets, guys. Let's do therapy with Allegra.
Yes, let's do that.
Oh. Hey. Your man here gonna change so many people's lives. He already is, guys.
We're healing.
Yeah. We're taking quick. Oh, they have ads. No, you have to do a mukbang.
But you're eating?
No,
But I ordered for
I'll eat.
you. What the?
Add rage bait, but in making pan cash. What does that mean? When is the LA arc? Soon. I don't know.
Ask Allegra.
Ask
Whenever
Duke.
Allegra wants to go
Whenever
to LA.
Duke moves there.
Okay. Whenever we
24
move
and
there.
gone on one date my entire life. That's okay. It's clearly not your priority. Unless it is and you're just doing it the wrong way. Hi, thank you for ordering food.
Of course.
I could have ordered you food though because you were busy.
No.
Wait, why don't you sit here and I sit here?
No. I don't want to move.
Let me clean this better.
It's already clean.
Your leg?
Yeah.
Nah, dude. Intelligent, perceptive, and hopeful perspective. Do an LA arc and go back to IRL streams. Sure.
Dopamine, were you there last weekend stream? We did the IRL.
She had me at doing it the wrong way. What does that mean? I want to see Allegra's reaction if she sees the photo. What photo? Which photo?
I saw the one with Fred. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna do more IRLs.
Fred.
I want to do more IRLs with Allegra. And
Is Fred coming
coming where?
to pickleball?
No, he's not here. He's in LA.
There we go. It's not your priority. Oh, I did say that. I didn't mean that though.
What is their priority and they can't get a date?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Your pants are awesome. He just spilled on them though.
Yeah, I think they're talking about you.
Oh, thank you. Audio delay. Test.
What?
Test.
Actually, chat, is there audio delay?
Delay.
Test.
Meow. No, because I can see it moving. You feel lonely as fuck these days. Hang out with your friends in group settings.
Go to the
And-
PC bang with them. Just like we did.
Can I try chicken?
Yeah.
Just one. No, I don't need a fork.
No, can you eat more?
No. Ready? Chicken.
It's hidden by the mic.
Slight delay, 1 second delay.
It's too late to fix. Do we have that delay earlier too? The whole time? Damn.
They can just sync it. They as in the editor. Not them. We don't care about what they hear.
Bruh.
Cornelius Freighter.
That was one of the clients.
Guys, should we move to LA? Let me know.
They were saying no earlier.
Why no?
Because they like the New York streams. They were like, we need the New York winter IRL stream.
That's what I said. I literally said
did not
winter
say
as well. Yes, I did. When Nang asked me, do you like good weather? I said I like winter. I like snow. And ice skating. And Christmas markets.
True.
You don't have friends? That's impossible.
That is possible, like,
To not have any friends.
yeah, a lot of people don't have friends.
Why though? Is that not a reflection of yourself? Or is it like a...
They might be in a vicious cycle, you know? Like you
Oh,
gotta,
like they're shutting everyone out.
yeah. Try to
Let me help you out
let
of it.
people in.
You can hang out with me and Duke.
Don't be scared of what people think, you know? If you try to make a friend,
Ken Cheesy thinks you should move to LA. Sorry, keep going.
if you make a friend and they don't like you, like if you try to make a friend and they don't like you, then it's fine. Go next.
Oh, homeschooled. Oh, I'm friends with the creator that was homeschooled. She's my foodie friend.
Make friends on Discord.
I didn't know what Discord was until
You gotta
like,
find communities
a few months ago.
online. Like mine. I made a lot of my friends online when I was growing
We
up.
met one of them.
We did.
She she was only talking to me because you were talking to Nick. So she was like,
Does she know you?
she literally called me by my first name, and I was like, what? She's like, oh yeah, I know, I see you in his videos. And I was like, oh, okay. And she was like, so what do you do? And I was like, I work for Belly. And she's like, oh, that's so cool. Do you know how to like code? And I was like, no. She was like, you don't? She's like, do you know how to game? Or do you play games? And I was like, no. And she's like, what? She's like, how do you not play games? She was basically saying like, how are you dating someone who doesn't play games? No. And I was like, I don't. She was like, well, that's a good thing.
That's what she said?
Yeah. Yeah, that I don't play games. But she was really nice. Her friends were like, let's go. But she kind of wanted to stay. I was getting the feeling.
See,
Okay. It's because they like my mukbang. Because someone isn't mukbanging.
I am.
There's no mic on you.
Next time we'll do the wireless mic.
You like that?
Like that.
Yeah, I did already eat a little. But
Chat, any questions? Let's do a Q&A.
let's do couples therapy.
Let's do a discussion. What should we discuss about?
What should we talk about? Until someone answers, I'm just gonna be chewing in in your face.
Hello, David.
Be real with me. What's the 8 dates? What are the 8 dates?
No pocket watching questions. So what are the 8 dates? Oh, we don't know that. Martinez, what are those?
A backflip. Wait. Or essential conversations that John Gottman recommend. Wait, what? Do you have any tips for designing with?
Designing what? I don't use any local LLMs.
What are these
They're ass.
words?
Well, actually, no, I use one. I use Parakeet.
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 That's a bird.
Really?
It's a parrot. A type of parrot.
You're a parrot.
No, I'm not. You're a parrot. You're a peon. He's grabbing the book. I'm excited.
Just Google it.
Yeah, why are you getting the hard copy? That's like the olden days.
UI design? Give it a reference. Simple is best.
What's your workflow? Did he not say that already?
Man, I have a whole video on that, man. 1 ton soup. 1 ton soup.
Pay attention, guys. You're in class. This is detention. Claude design fell off. Or your prompt is washed. Duke knows how to prompt, so join his school and never have a bad prompt ever again.
True. TLDR, use codex. Cloud sucks.
You can't say that.
Why?
Because we did an ad with them.
I love Cloud.
Oh, watch yourself.
Boom, what you say?
I have a question. Is there a number of net worth that if you hit would stop working?
Nah.
$1 trillion.
What would you do if you stopped working?
Art.
But, okay, but that's like work.
But that's not work for me.
But like.
It's a hobby. Hobby can become work.
Okay, but streaming is a hobby for me too.
Until it becomes work. Which it has become.
But it's like a fine line. Like what determines hobby and work, you know?
The feeling.
Okay, but one day you might feel like you don't want to do it, or the other day you feel like.
It's not a matter of not wanting to do it. It's if it's like a J star beat.
But like,
you know?
but at what point does it become a J star beat?
When it becomes more of a routine than a I feel like I want to do this right now type of thing.
But there's always a routine. Like no routine is a routine, right?
I feel like I'm back in my philosophy class.
That's what I'm saying. It's like there's always something.
Yeah.
That you can work on, and you can just qualify it as work or not work, but you're technically as work.
We're gonna build a Penguin dynasty and take over the world, and everyone will be our peons. And everyone will get free food, free matcha, and free codex on the house. All you have to do, we'll decide that later. So the 8 dates are basically structured conversations he recommends for every couple to identify potential critical differences and how to reconcile them for long-term relationship success. 1. Trust and communication. 2. Addressing conflict. 3. Sex and intimacy. 4. Work and money. Why is work starred? W star RK. And money. 5. Family. 6. Fun and adventure. 7. Growth and spirituality. 8. Dreams. Wait, what are we supposed to do with those words? If you two ever open a P.O. box. Oh, we should open a PR box. So people can send us fun little things.
Yeah.
And I can have companies send my PR there. When we move in.
Yeah.
Soon.
Yeah.
But then people will know where we live.
No. P.O. box is like a different address.
Yeah. But I was but in my yeah. Get with the times. Whoops. So what about the 8 dates? Someone like clip him just eating while I talk, but just him eating, but like music over it, but like just zoom in on him eating. How's that not tasted?
Pretty good.
I like the curry. I like the sauce.
Sauce is good.
I love sauce.
It's not really infiltrating the chicken.
I know. That's why you should like shred it, which I see you've kind of been doing.
Oh really?
Do you want me to pre-shred it for you?
Yeah.
Okay. Where's the food from? Someone asked. Mole queso.
I don't know.
Some Indian restaurant nearby, probably.
I just picked the first thing I saw Uber Eats.
For context, John Gottman is the most notable relationship expert for his scientific level accuracy and success at predicting relationship health and longevity. How long have you two been together? Nine years. Just kidding. It looks delicious. It is. If you can only have one ethnicity's food for the rest of your life, which would you pick? Korean or Japanese?
Chinese.
But we'd have to share it.
What? What that mean? We both eat the one?
Yeah.
Well, Chinese is like, I think, best choice because there's more variety.
Same with
Yeah.
Japanese.
Japanese doesn't have that much variety.
There's udon, soba, sushi, donburi, with the whatever the hot pot, sukiyaki. Donburi is like rice bowls.
Okay.
Kaiseki, yakitori, izakaya.
The izakaya is not a type.
Monster. Dessert. There's mochi. There's matcha. There's matcha. It won.
Matcha is Chinese.
Would also go Japanese personally. Thank you, dopamine. I love dopamine. Who's Steven Learns? Allegra Learns.
The thing is this, right? Every Japanese food is like a variant of a Chinese food. So if you pick Chinese, you get access to all the Japanese food. That's how it works.
Look me up. Nah. Look yourself up. and can they paste images into the chat?
No.
Oh. Where am I getting sushi in Chinatown? I have a good Chinatown rec. Bridges.
Except sushi.
I love sushi.
Only sushi is like, I don't think it's Chinese at all.
Although I like sushi and not in the summer. What is that image?
It's you.
Am I speed facing in that? Bleh. Your only student whose name I'll remember is Alan.
Why?
Because you have only ever talked about him
Yeah.
to me. In good ways.
He hasn't been showing up to the meetings.
Really?
Yeah.
Never mind then.
Actually, he showed up last week.
Who's the best student of the week? You should give a shout out.
Yeah, we have weekly wins.
Really?
I shot the top 3.
Am I in the top 3?
You might be bottom 3.
I might just be bottom. Who hasn't? Oh yeah, Alan.
Actually, he came last week. And he showed us the progress. It was pretty good.
Wow. Guys. Thinking.
I'm putting the sauce in my mouth. And then I eat the name.
Naan. You eat Nang? He's just eating to eat. If you watch how he eats the naan, he's just eating it to eat it. You can tell by the way he's stuffing it in his mouth.
I need to fill my stomach with coda.
When are you joining Cluely as CTO? Never. Right?
Tonight, guys. Tonight at mission.
Fine, you can join Cluely.
Join with me.
That's
You can be this.
that would be a Diddy company. I don't want to join a Diddy
You
company.
can change it. Once you're in, it's not all guys anymore.
I want to be the token girl at a Diddy company.
You're the only girl.
I don't think you would want that either.
That's true. You can't. Yeah, working at an all-male company.
Can I have a bite? Oh wow, it focuses on. Delicious.
Because it's all guys. Like, for a girl, like, no girl wants to work at an all-guy company. You know, that's...
Well, some girls might.
Yeah.
Work with Ling Long. I'd lose my mind. Why? No, working with Ling Long would be sick. Hey, I'm not an APG, guys. Thank you.
ABG. ABG Allegra.
I'm not APG. The ABG edit of me and Pan that Eddie made? Which one? 3 a.m.? That's early.
There's a hair in this fucking butter chicken.
Where? Get a refund.
Bro, that can't be mine, right? It's so short.
Your hair is short. What are you talking about? Probably just go from there.
Time for mission.
Which one of you guys are going to mission? Which one of you guys are we gonna see there?
Are you done?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I ate chicken. I ate chicken.
Okay, I'm done.
I can keep eating the sauce. Or we could just save it. You ate all the bread? Only bread.
That's the whole point.
No, there's no whole point. There's no point.
There's no point in eating.
Guys, what's the point? What's the point of everything?
Yo. I'm live, by the way.
Oh, what?
Hello.
Meow.
We're about this.
How long have you been live for?
Years.
4.5 hours.
Damn. 4? That means you started at 6?
Yeah.
Damn.
Alright, let's pack this shit up. We're done.
I just started.
No. We're done.
Amazing. Actually, it's really
Someone said, is this pre-recorded? In the YouTube
What?
Chat. The YouTube chat people, bro.
Oh, I didn't even see there was another chat.
I need to dip my naan in
So
the
these
curry.
are new people
I don't know.
because they're from YouTube.
Not necessarily.
Aw.
Hey, thank you, Sam.
Sam and an OG viewer. How OG? How many years?
Bro, you're following since literally 2 months ago. Sam?
He said viewer. He didn't say follower.
Okay, but how is that possible?
Oh.
Okay, see, look at that. June 7th. That was fucking 2 months ago, man.
1 year, 11 months, 14 days, 2 hours.
Oh, damn.
Damn.
Well, I haven't seen him before. He's been lurking.
Stefan learns.
Stefan.
Last summer. I remember Jay.
Panan.
What's
Yeah, I remember.
Panan?
I wrote my name like a nun. Are you a couple? No, that's my sister.
Do it. What is
I forgot. I forgot.
Guys, cut.
Forgot we were live for a second. That was AI, guys.
Had a different username for a while. Oh, what was it before? Put me on game.
That pissed me off. Wait.
On,
I mean,
wait, what?
that bro pissed me off.
Oh. 1 year, 11 days, 10 hours. Damn.
Pack it up, pack it up.
Spirit 128. I don't recognize these people except for Jay. I recognize Jay and Dopamine. And that might be it.
Yeah.
Let's bomb this house. Oh, that's what I recognize.
Oh, there's food. The rices as well.
This guy is always on my TikTok lives.
Ooh,
This
Jay?
one, yeah.
Yeah.
And he keeps things sane.
Alright, chap. We're gonna call it a day here. Been almost 5 hours. Good night, boys. Good night, good night. We gotta go out to the Diddy party.
No,
It's the Diddy party time.
because it's gonna be mostly girls, actually.
How do you know that?
Because it's Mission.
Reverse Diddy party.
What's Huz party?
Alright, chat. See you guys at the club. Peace.
You're streaming the club?
No.
That's cool.
Max I had at once was 2.
Yeah, he has a really good Riz.
Learn.
Elo.
Start barking like speed and I'll GIF right now.
There you go.